At first, I didn't know what it was. I wished he pulled out a banger. They throwing jazz, but neither one is connected. I see Charles pull out something. I don't even know if dude was even paying attention. They pee in a bottle that this dude bought a Glock dookie to this fight.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So I'm on the bed breaking down the coffee, right? So I was selling coffee shots. So I got my white sheet up. So I'm in there breaking down the coffee, right? And somebody like, hey, Donta, I need to talk to you. So I'm like, who that? It's like, this Darnell. I said, what's up, man? Yeah, can I come in right quick? I said, come on in, bro. So he come in, he said, hey, man, Donta, I really need to talk to you, man. I'm like, what's up? He like, I need for you to green light something for me. I'm like, green light who? He like, man, your homeboy. I'm like, who? He said, Charles. I said, Charles from Flint? He like, yeah, I need for you to green light him. I said, what happened? He said, man, my niece, man, you know, he was out there talking to my niece, and, you know, he did her bad. He did her bold, man. And, you know, I didn't know that was your guy, but, yo, my people told me he up in here, and that's your guy. And, you know, I'm just letting you know that I need for you to green light it. Now, y'all probably like, Donta, what the heck is going on? So, as y'all know, for the people that know, y'all know I was the pod boss. I wasn't the pod boss of the whole facility, but just in my dormitory, right? So everybody know that I control all the commissary, all the contraband. If you were selling a pack of ramen noodles, I had to have my hands in it, right? If you was having them freak books put out, Donta had to have his hand in, okay? So somebody wrote in the comment section, was like, so what, you like the Godfather or something? No, I was not the Godfather. I was just a guy that been down for a little bit, and I knew how things worked in prison, and I was the go-to guy if you needed something, right? Or to get something done. So it was basically, you do me a favor, I do you a favor. But I kind of operated on the basis of you owe me. So why I do something for you or get you something, and if you try to pay me back, I'll be like, nah, you just owe me. So you owe me. So Darnell came to me because he knew, like, you know, this dude Charles is one of my guys from Flint. And it took about 6 months for me to clean up the Flint, Michigan name in the MDOC prison system. So he came to me, he like, yo, man, you got to green light him, dog. I got to do something to him, man. He dogged my niece out. So I'm like, so what happened? So he like, well, you know, dude in his 50s when this happened, you know, my niece went up to 20 years old. So, you know, I don't never tell my niece who she could date or nothing like that. But, you know, he did her dirty, man. He slutted her out, had a trick in on Backpage and all that, man. And he was beating her, dog. So I said, okay, what I supposed to do about that? He like, what you mean? I said, I mean, that's just part of the game, dog. He like, man, but that's my niece, though. I said, so what I supposed to do? I mean, there's so many guys in here that's locked up for domestic violence. There's dudes in here that's locked up for, you know, putting their hands on women and stuff. Like, I have to green light everybody. And he like, well, bro, man, I'm just saying that was my niece. I said, listen, I get that. I understand that. I know that's your niece. He said, but Donta, wait a minute, no. So you being biased, dog. If that was your niece, I said, yeah, if that was my niece, you know, I would have been had dude head, but that's not my niece. He said, Donta, listen, bro, I respect you. I understand, you know, the political power you got up in here, and that's why I came to you first, because the dude is from your city, and I know how y'all rock, but I need for you to let me get this guy, man. I said, you know what? I'm going to tell you what. I just can't go off your word. I'm going to go holler at him, or I'm going to send Al to him, and I'm going to have Al holler at him and just see, like, is there any truth to this? Because I'm not about to just turn on one of my own, you know, this dude from my city. So he like, I get that, but I'm saying, man, I said, so just give me a couple of days, and I'm gonna run it by Al. And for the people that didn't know, Al was second in command. Al was like my general. He the one carried out most of my tasks from day to day. So he said, all right, bro. I said, and just just chill. I'm gonna figure it out. He like, all right, bro. So he leave out the cell. So then I'm sitting there on the bed, and I'm thinking like, come to think about it, Charles, he in here for a gun charge, and I seen this paperwork already. So he in here for a gun charge and felonious assault and something else. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna look more into it. So later on that day, I seen Al. I'm like, Al, tell Charles to come here right quick. He's like, what for? I'm like, cause I need, and tell him to bring his paperwork. And Al like, what's up? What you heard something crazy about him? I said, man, I just need to check something out. So he was like, well, I'll go get him right now. I said, yeah, go do that for me. So about 10 minutes later, here come Al and here come Charles. And he like, what's up, bro? I said, Al, just step out. I got this. He like, what's up, man? I said, what you in here for? He like, I showed you my paperwork. What you mean what I'm in here for, man? I know felonious assault and the gun charge. I said, but what was it on? Like what was the situation? He was like, well, where all this coming from, D? I said, I'm just curious, man. He like, well, shoot, this chick I was dating, and you know how that is. Got this young broad, and she was making money for him. I said, oh, really? He said, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I said, how old was she? He was like, oh, I see where you going. No, she was of age, dog. She was of age, man. She was 20 years old. I said, okay. All right. I said, he like, what is this an issue you heard? I said, nah, I'm just going through everybody's paperwork, man, because I heard somebody on the compound ain't right from the city, and I'm just crossing all my dots and tying all my T's together. He like, yeah, I feel that, bro. I feel that. I said, all right, man, I'll holler. So he leave out the cell. About 15 minutes to go by, and here come dude. He like, yo, I seen, Charles came in the cell and you were talking to him. So what's up? What happened? I said, listen, he told me that, yeah, he did it, but he don't know that, that's your niece. But I don't know if I can green like that, bro. He like, well, man, I need to fade. I need something, dog. I got to put hands on him, man. This is my family. I said, yeah, I get that, but dude ain't in here on no bad charges, man. He ain't violate your niece. I mean, morally, yeah. Morally, he's a piece of crap. But this prison, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, but bro, I'm telling you, man, dog, Dante, man, I respect you, dog, but at the same time, man, this family. I said, listen, I get it. I understand that. So I'm gonna set something up. I'm gonna set something up. He like, what you gonna set up? I said, tomorrow when we hit the yard, right, y'all can get y'all one on. Y'all can get a one on. He like, no, I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling that. I said, what you mean you ain't feeling that? He was like, because, man, your guys might jump in. I said, no, if I tell them not to jump in, they ain't gonna jump in. He like, no, I don't trust it. I don't trust the dog. I'm like, well, what do you want from me? What I supposed to do? I'm trying to give you some leeway here, dog. You can get the one-on-one with him. He like, well, at that time, man, on the second yard or first yard, I said, well, it have to be first yard because the guards is real relaxed at the first yard. He like, well, how about we do it at the showers there? I'm like, well, I guess we can do that, and you can bring two guys that'll hold you down if you worried about something, whatever. He like, no, it ain't that deep. I know your word is good. I know your word. I know you're gonna let it happen, but we could just bang out in the shower. I said, all right, well, I'll set it up there. So I said, and don't go out telling people because you know how it is around here. There ain't nobody trying to get jammed up or go to the hole. So he like, all right. So he leave out. So then I leave out. So I see Charles. I'm like, yo, Charles, let me talk to you right quick. He's like, what's up? I said, listen, I'm gonna be real with you. When I asked you about your paperwork and what you did, it was for a reason. He said, yeah, I kind of figured that. You talking about dude? I said, yeah. What's up? He's like, yeah, man. I found out that, that was his niece who I was doing that to. But like I said, she was grown though. Yeah, I said, listen, check this out. We all done did things. I'm in here on gun charges and an attempt. So it's like it is what it is. He like, man, so what's up? I said, listen, I told him y'all can shoot the fair one. Y'all can do the one-on-one joint. He like, oh, well, I mean, that ain't nothing. That's easy. I said, we gonna set it up for tomorrow. Tomorrow, when it's yard time, the first yard, but we're gonna do it in the bathroom. He like, shoot, that's even better. I said, so all right, we just gonna set it up. I bet. So I sent Al to get word to do that we're gonna do this at 9:30 in the morning. Right? We're gonna go to the showers and they gonna do what they do. Now, this is where the story takes a crazy, crazy turn. And y'all know this would not be the Donta Show Network if this story didn't go crazy, right? So, just like normal, we all head to the bathroom. It's me, Al, Charles, and T, right? So we all right there. Now you got Dude and two of his homeboys. So here they go. They squaring up, right? They both throwing jabs, but ain't nobody connected. Next thing you know, I really don't, oh man, I shouldn't even tell this. Next thing you know, Charles pulls out something. At first, I didn't know what it was. I thought he pulled out, because remember they throwing jabs at this time. I thought he pulled out a knife. I thought he pulled out a banger. I wished he pulled out a banger. So they throwing jabs, but neither one is connected. Next thing you know, I see Charles pull out something. I smelled it before I even seen what he pulled out. In the comment section, before we go any further, y'all, YouTube is not sending out my notifications. I need for y'all to text this number right here, okay? So y'all can get all my notifications, okay? I'm gonna send you a personal message every time I drop a new video, okay? But let's get back to the story. So this dude, Charles, pulled out a bottle, right? A clear water bottle. And like I said, I smelled it before I seen it. He pulled out this water bottle, right? I don't even know if dude was even paying attention. He done said, boom. Now, if some of y'all wondering, like, what was in the bottle? I told y'all the story not too long ago about the Glock Dookie. A Glock Dookie is when you defecate in a bottle and you pee in a bottle and you can put, well, at that point, that's all you really need. But some people freak it out. They defecate in it, they pee in a bottle, they put alcohol like the mouthwash for the sting and just let it marinate, tighten it up and just let it marinate. And usually people will hit the guards with that. If you finna go to the hole or you got a guard that keep giving you flack and just own you like that, and you like, enough is enough, right? So he pulls out the Glock Dookie. And like I said, I smelled it before I even seen it, but I already knew what it was when the smell hit. As soon as he put that thing out and said, boom, I was going that way. I didn't want no parts of that. And before y'all say anything, I had no idea that this dude bought a Glock Dookie to this fight. Had no idea. If I had known he was going to do that, I would have told him, nah, that's out. That's a no-go. That ain't happening. Not while I'm up in here, right? But he did it anyway. And when he pulled it out, I smelled it. And before, when he was in the commission of squeezing it, I was going that way. All I heard is, oh, 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 oh. This dude, he got him all up in the mouth, all up in the nose, all in the eyes. All I hear is, oh, 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 oh. Right? Let me tell y'all something. One of the worst things that can happen to you in prison, outside of being violated physically, sexually, or whatever, is getting hit with a Glock dookie. For many reasons. Because you don't know if this person got an STD or they got some type of thing that's in their bloodstream, and now you just got hit with it. Let me tell y'all something. And I get it. Dude want to fight for his daughter's honor. And I get it. I mean, not his daughter, his niece's honor. But he ended up on the bad end of that fight. Bad end. Now, I don't know who won the fight, because what I seen before I hit a hard right and got up out of there, what I seen, they were just both throwing jabs, but neither one was connecting. But when that Glock dookie came out, game over. The fight is over. It's over. So when I leave up out of there, I'm gone. I'm gone. I was no parts of it. Well, as I'm leaving out, all I hear is, oh, 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 right? I'll just go to my cell and lock it down. About maybe 5 minutes later, you hear, lock it down. Go to your cells. Go to your cells. I come out. I already know what's going on because I'm in my cell at this point. I just walk out, look down at the tier, see people scrambling, see the turtle squad coming in, and I just go right back to my cell. That was some nasty work. That was some nasty work right there. The point of me telling y'all this story is to spread awareness that sometimes you might think that you're about to do something honorable, but there's nothing honorable in prison. There's no fair fight in prison. You think that you might fit in go in there. You think that you might about to go in there and get you a fair one, a one-on-one. No. Oh, always expect the unexpected. Let me say that again, just in case y'all. Always expect the unexpected while in prison, because you think you about to go in there and rumble and throw a couple of jabs, and then surprise, you get hit with the Glock dookie. Game over. It's a cold world, right? But you know what you have to do to avoid that? What you have to do to avoid that? Stop committing crimes. Stay out of prison.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Getting me some cotton balls and putting it in my ears. So I take the cotton balls out. I'm like, hey man, cut that out, man. Cut that shit out, man. So nobody is in these cells at all. So as I'm walking down, I don't see nobody in none of these cells. But then I hear, be quiet, be quiet. Then I hear a little bit moaning noise. I'm like, what the
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So before I end up going to the hole for them 6 months again, transferred from the other story, I gotta let y'all know what happened the day before. So I'm laying down, of course, and I was reading the Goosebumps books. Y'all remember Goosebumps back in the day? So I'm reading my Goosebumps book, and I hear this moaning noise. So I'm thinking like, all right, man, these cats back at it again. So I'm like, man. So I end up getting me some cotton balls and putting it in my ears. So I'm reading the story some more. So then I keep hearing it. So I'm like, man. So I keep reading some more. And it's getting louder. So I take the cotton balls out. I'm like, hey, man, cut that out, man. Cut that shit out, man. So then it get quiet. So then I start reading again. And then I start hearing it again slowly. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go do something to somebody. So I put the book down and I walk out my cell and I go to the left. Now, to the left, you got Al's cell, you got a random guy cell, and then you got J-Rock's cell. So nobody is in these cells at all. So as I'm walking down, I don't see nobody in none of these cells. But then I hear, be quiet, be quiet. Then I hear a little bit moaning noise. I'm like, what the, am I going insane? Like what's going on? So I'm like, what the heck? So now I'm at J-Rock's cell, but there's nobody there. And here's the last cell. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta be going crazy. So I go downstairs and I go get me some ice, okay? So we had an ice machine in our pot. So I get me some ice, give me a couple of cubes, and I put 2, 3 of them in my mouth, and I walk back upstairs, and I go back to my cell. So I'm sitting on my bunk. I'm like, yeah, I gotta be tripping. So then I lay back down. Now I'm just laying on my back with my hands behind my, like this, just laying down, just thinking. And then I slowly hear it again. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta be tripping. I gotta be tripping. So then I just get up and I said, no, something else going on. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, maybe there's a guard, watching a video, an X-rated video or something. Maybe that's what's going on. But then I know what I heard. I heard, man, be quiet, be quiet. So I'm like, nah, man, something got to be going on. So then I get up and I go back down the tier and I look in every cell and I don't see nobody. So I'm like, all right, man, whatever. So I leave up out of the pot, right? And I go out there on the yard. So I see Al. I'm like, Al, man, man, something weird going on in the pot. He like, what you mean? I said, man, it's like every time I lay down, I keep hearing like these noises, man. He like, what you mean noises? I said, I don't know, like some X-rated noises, like somebody playing a video or something up in there. He like, oh, somebody got a phone or something. I said, I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. I think somebody in there doing something, but I can't find who it is. He like, what you mean somebody doing something? I said, man, man, since these type of people done got up in here, man, It just seemed like it's a whole freak off up in here, man. And it keep bothering me because I keep hearing it, but I don't know where it's coming from. So he's like, well, I mean, why is it bothering you like that? I said, because I can't read. I'm trying to read my dang book, and I keep hearing these noises. So it's like, yo, dog, like, what the heck going on? So he like, well, I mean, I don't know what you telling me. I don't know what to do about it. So I'm like, so you think I'm tripping? He like, no, you ain't tripping, but I'm just saying, man, you just let it go, man. So then I was like, man, where the heck J Rock at? He was like, I don't know. Come to think about it, I ain't see him today. He was like, maybe I don't know, maybe he on a visit or something. I said, oh, okay, because I need to holler at him. So he was like, all right, if I see him, I'll let him know. I'll let him know that you're looking for him. I said, all right. So then I go back to the pod. So I go back to the pod and I go get in the shower, right? Because it was hot that day. I'm talking about really hot, like hot. So I go get in the shower. I know what y'all thinking. Oh, something that happened in the shower. Nothing happened in the shower, y'all. So I leave up out the shower, and the guy that was booed up with J Rock, he came to me and he was like, so I'm leaving out the shower and he's sitting at this table and he was like, hey, can I talk to you for a second? I said, man, what's up? And he like, well, hey, have you seen J Rock? Because I said, hold on. Let me go put some clothes on right quick, man. I don't feel comfortable talking to you while I ain't got no clothes on, dog. So he said, okay, I'll be right here. So then I go upstairs and I get dressed. So now, as I'm getting dressed, I'm just thinking to myself, man, what did this dude, like, what the heck he got? Why you want to ask me questions for? So I'm like, nah, I ain't going back down there. So I laid back down and I started reading my book again. So then about 15 minutes later, I hear a knock at the cell, like, so I'm like, well, who is that? And this dude it's J Rock thing, J Rock Boo thing. I said, what's up? He like, oh, but I thought you maybe forgot, but I asked you a question. Like, have you seen J Rock? I said, no, man, I ain't seen no J Rock. He was like, oh, okay, because he said that he was going to the yard, but I know y'all homeboys and y'all cool, so I just wondered, I ain't trying to disrespect you or nothing, but I just wondered, did you know where he was at? I said, no, I ain't seen him. And no, I went to the yard, I ain't seen him out there neither. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. Right, so he walked off, and I'm like, man, J Rock I can't believe this. So let me give y'all some history about J Rock. See, back in Flint, right, I had a crew. And when I say a crew, we weren't gangbanging or nothing. It was just a whole bunch of us that used to hang out back in my old hood, right? It was me, Quez, Rail, Al, John, Chucky, who else? Terrell, Hakeem, my brother Akeem, Pooter, I'm probably forgetting a couple more people. Oh, Mook. And I think that's about it. Is that it? Yeah. Well, that's the main guys. And J Rock also. And we all grew up in the same neighborhood. And J Rock was one of us. And you got to understand, man, we done got into so many beefs. We done got into so many hood fights. That's why I'm saying, like, J Rock was a dude that was close to me. So when he got up in here and when all them, trannies hit the yard, man, and he ended up going to the dark side, I was real disappointed because I'm like, dog, like, come on, man. Your family know my family. I know your family, man. I know your son. Like, come on, dog. That ain't what Flint dudes do, man. But hey, he felt like he got a life sentence and he ain't never going home. So he just felt like this is just how he doing it. And, you know, I told him, like I said in the prior story, if y'all haven't seen it, check it out. I told him, like, you know, I ain't gonna say nothing, man, but if Al say something or anybody there from Detroit or Flint put it out there, that's on them, man. I can't tell nobody else what to do, but you got my word. I ain't saying nothing, man. Because, you know, I had love for J-Rock, but at the same time, man, the way that I was programming and the way that he programming now, we can't rock together. It just, we gotta have some distance between us, because you know, y'all know how it is. I always tell y'all, in prison, birds of a feather flock together, and you are guilty of association. And me, the type of reputation I had, I couldn't be in, I just couldn't have that type of foolishness around me like that, because it's a thing of respect, man. And it's like you lose a couple of prison points if you a dude that, you know, play with them boys. You know, it just, I don't know, it's just prison politics. It is what it is. So, you know, J-Rock was one of us. So the guy done walked off. So now I'm like, where is J-Rock? Come to think about it. So then now I'm thinking to myself, like, I wonder, nah, that couldn't have been, or could it? That noise that I was hearing was like, was J-Rock around? Like, was that him, like, ducked off somewhere doing that? Even though there was a lot of activities and dudes in there doing what they was doing, but nobody could find J-Rock. So everybody started coming back in, right, from yard. Everybody piling in. So now I look out there, Al come to myself, he like, yeah, man, it's some crazy that was going on the yard today, man. I said, look, man, spare me the details, man. I'm good. I don't want to hear nothing about who was doing what and who was doing who on the yard, man. He like, yeah, man, it's getting real wicked out there. I said, yeah, that's why I can't even go out there, dog. It's like all this stuff is everywhere, man. He like, yeah, tell me about it. He was like, man, I was on the court playing basketball, and so as I'm on the court, you know, we balling, and you know, that thing that them came up on me, was trying to guard me, but when he was guarding me, he kept like getting real close. So maybe it was just in my head. So I pushed him, and we was about to fight on the court, but his mans came over there and was like, yo, man, this is my property, dog. Don't touch it. If you got an issue with my guy, man, you come address me. So Al was like, he basically bagged both of them down, and they got to playing basketball again. So he was like, you know, it's just getting wild out there, man. It's crazy. I say, yeah. So he like, oh, I seen J-Rock too. He just came in. I was like, oh, okay. So all I hear is, oh, so you cheating on me? You cheating on me? So I'm like, who is that? And then I hear, yeah, I don't give a F. I don't give a F and all this and that. So I'm like, oh, with that drama. Now listen, y'all, they only been in here for maybe 3 days, and there's already so much drama that's going on behind these people, right? Now, when I leave out the tickets, I hear J-Rock voice, and I hear him like, man, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, man. It ain't nothing. So I look and I see J-Rock, and the guy that came in there looking for him, that came and asked me where he was at, they in each other's face. And it looked like, I don't know, man. You know how, like, if a man get caught cheating with a woman, and a woman all rolling her neck and just the body language and doing all this with the hand motion. So this is what that is doing in front of J-Rock. And J-Rock like, man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. I was going on a visit. Right? So I'm like, man, this is, but you know what, now that I think about it, J-Rock did have a life sentence. And I'm not advocating for what he did, but, you know, I guess you got to be entertained or just live your life the way that you decide to live it. And he is deciding to live his whole life to the fullest and everything that comes with this prison stuff, right? So I'm like, man, I'm just disgusted, man. I'm so disgusted with this dude, man. So Al like, yeah, man, this is sickening, dog. So we go back to the cell, right? Now, nothing happened for about, I'm just going to say nothing eventful happened. So we're going to fast forward to the next morning after counting, everybody going either to school or to their job or they going to the yard, right? So here I go. Now, usually when it's time for that and after breakfast, I usually stay back in my cell and I read because that's the only time when mostly everybody is gone. That's the only time I get to read because that's when it's quiet, right? So I'm back reading my Goosebumps book and then I hear it again. So I'm like, okay, no, man, no, something going on. So I hear the moaning noises again. So I'm like, all right. So I go to my locker and I open up my peanut butter because y'all know that's why I keep the banger at. Now, this is the day, y'all, when me and Al end up bagging down the whole pie and, the turtle squad coming in, beating the brakes out of me and me going to the hole and me end up getting transferred. This is this day now. So I go grab the sword of justice out the peanut butter and I go creeping down the tier, listening. And I hear it and I'm getting close. So all these other cells don't got nobody in it. So the last cell is J Rock's cell. So I'm like, it gotta be J Rock. So then I creep down there and I hear the moaning noises. So now I'm standing at the door and I still hear it, but I don't see nobody. So I'm like, what the, do he got like a video, like a phone in here that just going off? But why would he be so reckless? And then I see an arm come out from at the bottom of the bunk. So I'm like, what the? And then I see J Rock slide out. And then I see a boy slide out. And I'm like, so then I'm just standing there and J Rock like, my bad, D. Hey, my bad, D. This ain't what the, no, I say, yo, you got it, dog. You got it. So then I walk off and he come out the cell like, hey, D. Hey, listen, hey, we good, right, G? We good, man. My bad, bro. I say, yo, J Rock, man, don't say nothing to me, dog. Like, man, come on, dog. Like, you couldn't go do that somewhere else. I ain't know you was here, D. I ain't know, my bad. I ain't know, G. I ain't know that I thought you was out in the yard or something, D. I'm like, dog, you, all right, man, whatever. So then I go back to the cell, right? So now I'm sitting on the bed. I'm like, so all this time, J Rock is banging out a dude under the bed, disturbing my peace. And then he already know that I'm against what he doing already. But it's like, yo, dog, come on. So I guess that right there will lead to my frustrations and me getting super angry and having a rock sit inside of me that exploded later on that day when I went to the microwave to, warm me up something, and there was one of them right there in front, and this thing bent over in front of me, and I just lost it and said, boom, punched it, and then, well, y'all know what happened. Y'all have to, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go check. I'm going to have the link in the description about the other story that I'm talking about, okay? So then, I was sitting there on my bunk like, man, this is just wild, man. I can't be here, dog. I just can't be here, man. The homies is all going to the dark side. I just don't want to be here, man. It ain't the same. So about 5 minutes to go by and J Rock come knocking on the cell door. Hey, D. Look, I listen, bro. I know we had this conversation before, but I will really appreciate it if you don't say nothing to nobody, because I said, listen, dog. I told you already, man. I ain't telling nobody in the streets, dog. But you need to tighten up, dog, for real. He like, no, I ain't talking about the street stuff, like letting people know out there in the world. But could you not say nothing, because that person that you seen,
I said, listen, I ain't see nothing. I know, but what I'm saying, that, that's not that ain't my person, that ain't my partner. It's somebody that I be jumping off with. I said, listen, dog, spare me the details, dude. I'm good. I ain't gonna say nothing, dog. But whatever, dog. So he's like, all right, bro. Then he came right back and was like, yeah, because I want my girl to get upset. I said, J Rock, get out of here, dog. Get out. He's like, all right, my bad, bro, my bad. Hey, y'all, listen. YouTube is not sending out my notifications. I need for y'all to text this number right here that y'all see on the screen, because I got to send out my own notifications. I went out, y'all, and bought a phone just for y'all, okay? If you want me to promote your business or your social media channel, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, OnlyFans, YouTube, don't matter. Text this number and ask me about my promotion deals, okay? Right now, y'all, I'm doing the special, $50 per video, all right? But that is only good till July. So after July, it's going back to $100 per video, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
And the drug dealer like, man, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about? He like, yeah, man, you beat me out on the $5 sack, man. That wasn't no $5. I need all this. I need all this. Dude like, no, bro, what you doing? He like, man, no, I need all this. He like, bro, stop, man. Don't do this. So, dude like, what you mean don't do this? I'm tired of people playing with me, man. I'm a grown man. I'm tired of people playing with me, man. You gonna beat me out of $5, man? This is you. This is your fault. You did this.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
One thing that I have known to be true in this world is that somebody would take your life for this. Let me say that again. Matter of fact, I'm not going to say that. With age comes wisdom. And when you decide to take somebody's life over this, $5, a nickel bag of cannabis, then somewhere in life something went all the way wrong. Now, about 3 months ago, this man, we're going to call him John. John is out there rolling dice. And, well, since nobody obviously got the hint what happened to Takeoff in the dice game, and many other brothers that loses their lives of rolling dice. Well, John is out there rolling dice. Now, the pot, maybe $200-$300. But the problem is John is down to his last. He down to his last. But let's move away from that. So he goes broke. But the only thing that John has left to his name is $5. So what John decides to do, he gets his phone because he's stressed out. That was the bill money. So he get on his phone and he call his cannabis guy. You know, the local dealer of the neighborhood. Hey, bro, where you at? Okay. Man, god dang, man, you ain't in an hour? Come on, man, bro. I really need that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm over here in the hood, man. They just got me, bro. They got me. Yeah. Yeah, but me and little Anton and them rolling dice. Yeah, man, they got me. Y'all just need something bad, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I only got $5. Yeah, but man, come on, bro. You know I'ma spend with you when my check come, man. Come on. Yeah, man. Look, I just. How long you gonna be? Yeah, I'm out here on the block, man. All right. One. That's how the conversation go with him and the local dealer. So now he up there and he got his 40. This was a couple months ago, y'all. Yeah, people are still drinking 40s. So he drinking his 40 and he just looking at people walk past. Remember, y'all, it's like 8 o'clock at night. So he's standing there, he looking, he's still hot. So now you got these cats that were just rolling dice with him. They rolled up on, what's up, man? You got some more money? Got some more money? Man, y'all move, man. Move around, man. Man, stop acting like that, man. You got some more money, man. Y'all move around, man. I ain't playing with y'all. All right, man, whatever. All right, whatever. Right? So now the dealer pulls up. Thank God, man, he finally here. So he go over there to the car and he pulls out the $5 and say, "Here, man, let me get a nick. Let me get a nick bag, right? Let me get a nick." So he give him the $5. They do their exchangement. You get him the nick bag. Dude pull off. Dude get the nick. He break it down right there on his pants. Right there. He break it down right there. He got the Relo and everything. So he licking the Relo, right? Putting the weed up in there, rolling it up. But as he rolling it, he like, yo, hold up. This ain't $5 worth. This ain't $5 worth of cannabis. This is what he telling himself as he rolling it up. As he getting the lighter, like will Lil Wayne be flicking the lighter and Lil Wayne about to go in on his rap verse, he flicks the lighter and he's thinking about this. This ain't $5 worth. These young dudes just took all my bread. I'm out here hurting. I'm tired of taking losses. I can't pay my child support. My mama be on my back. Even though I'm 40 years old and my mama's 62, 63 years old getting a social security check, she on my back of contributing. Yeah, I get me a little social security check too. But you know, it don't really stretch. You know, I got child support, I got these kids, I got this girl that's cheating on me. I mean, I just got all my money taken. And the last thing, I just got beat out of $5 because this is not $5 worth of weed. So I see smoking and inhaling and exhaling. All his problems is coming to a head. And he said, you know what? I'm not taking no more losses. I'm not taking no more L's. I'm just not going to do it. The next person that try to play me, I'm doing them greasy. I'm sending them to the graveyard. I'm about to make an appointment with God right now to send cats that way. Because I'm done with life. I'm done. I'm tired of people trying to get over on me. So what he do? He like, you know what? I know what's up. I already told myself that I'm standing on business. I'm standing on morals and principles. Dude gonna give me my money back, my $5 back. This is where it starts. I didn't get $5 worth of cannabis. I need my $5 back. Matter of fact, he owe me interest 100-fold. I need my bread. I need $500. So he called him. Hey, bro, where you at? Hey, bro, look, I need, hold on, let me call you right back, right? That's what he do. So then he turns around and say, you know what? No, if I tell him that I need the money back and argue with this $5, he ain't gonna give me the money. He ain't even gonna pull up. So I'm just gonna tell him I need something else. Hello? Hey, okay. Okay. Hold on, give me a minute. I'm recording a video. I'm gonna call you right back. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Family, right? And we're gonna talk about Eddie Winslow later on, cause family matters, right? But anyway, he get on the phone and he calls him because he thinking like, okay, if I tell him I need the money, I need the $5 back, he ain't gonna come. So I'm gonna tell him I just came up on some money and I need about 2 or 3 ounces. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So he called him, hello? Hey bro, hey listen, man, listen. Where you at, man? I need about 2 or 3 ounces right now. Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, meet me at the park. Yeah, right now, man. I got the bread, man. All right, bet. All right, see you. What happens? Dude pulls up to the park. Funny thing about gangsters and thugs that's broke, they can't get a job, they can't get no paper, but they sure can get a hold of a gun. So when dude pulls up, dude jump in the car with him like, yeah, let me see. So he got the ounces right there. So he's like, where the money at? And he pulled out the whammy and was like, you beat me on that $5 sack. You beat me on that $5 sack. And the drug dealer like, man, what you talking about, bro? What you talking about? He like, yeah, man, you beat me out on the $5 sack, man. That wasn't no $5. I need all this. I need all this. Dude like, no, bro, what you doing? He like, man, no, I need all this. He like, bro, stop, man. Don't do this. So dude like, what you mean don't do this? I'm tired of people playing with me, man. I'm a grown man. I'm tired of people playing with me, man. You gonna beat me out of $5, man? This is you. This is your fault. You did this. Not me. You did this. So dude like, man, bro, man, come on, man, don't do this. So dude rack it back. Just like that. He like, you think I'm playing with you? You think I'm playing with you? Next thing you know, boom, boom, boom. He let off 3 on him. He let 3 out on him. Boom, boom, boom. So dude get hit. He like, bruh, come on, bro, stop, bruh. Dude like, man, I told you, man, give me this. It's blood all on the sacks, on the ounces, everything. He grab him. He like, bro, come on, don't do this to me. Dude like, no, man, you should never try to play me. You should never play me. Boom, boom, boom. Then he get up out of there. Then he run all the way home. Now, what he did not realize is that dude had his baby mama on the phone on FaceTime. So the baby mama seen all this unfold right in front of her eyes. She just seen this dude take her baby daddy's life over some ounces. So now she already on the phone telling the police like, yeah, I know who did this. My baby daddy just got executed in his car. And this is the person that did it. And I know where dudes stay at too. So they like, yo, hold on, calm down. Hold on, slow down. Hold on. We finna get a detectives over there right now. We finna take a statement. You about to go get home, boy. So all this is going on and dude don't even know that the police is hot on his trail. So he get to the house. He instantly take off his shirt, take off his pants, and go hop in the shower. He done left the blood right there on his dresser. So he in there washing up, trying to get all clean and trying to wash the blowback from the blood that when he popped him, the blood got on him. So he trying to get the blowback off of him. So he washing up. Next thing you know, he hear, boom! Sheriff department, right? So he like, what the heck? So he hear mama, please stop. What's going on? Where's blah, blah, blah? Where's blah, blah, blah? They coming upstairs. He in the shower. He like, man. They see, boom. They pull back the curtain shower. Bam. He's standing there butt booty naked with his hands up just like this. They grab him like this, immediately go hands on him, grab him like this, take him out, put him in handcuffs, get him the butt booty, walk of shame out of the house right into the back of a squad car. Now he's downtown. So the detectives got him in the interrogation room, but they gave him a jumpsuit because he was butt booty naked. So they asked him like, yo, so what happened? What happened tonight? He like, man, I don't know what y'all talking about. I like, oh, for sure, you don't know what we talking about, huh? He like, nah, I don't know what y'all talking about. They like, so you ain't kill nobody tonight? No, man, I was at my mama's house all night. Oh, really? All right, well, explain this. So they show him the screen record of him on live blasting this dude. He was sitting there like this. He like put his head down just like this, got the shaking his head. They said, yeah, we thought so. So you want to tell us what happened? He was like, nah, man, I want a lawyer, man. I want a lawyer. They're like, all right, I bet. So they said, okay, well, you under arrest. So he like, you know what? Nah, listen. I do want to say something. I do want to give a statement. They're like, oh, you do? He like, yeah. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm 40-something years old. I stay with my mother. Y'all don't know nothing about growing up in the hood. Being poor, being broke, surviving off of a Social Security check. I was tired of people getting over on me. I was tired of it. You know, these young cats, they took all my money in a dice game. I could have booed them down, but I didn't. And then to get my mind right, I wanted to smoke me some you know what. And that didn't even go right because dude beat me out of a bag. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even about the $5 bag. It's the principle behind it. The principle that ain't nobody gonna play me again. Ain't nobody gonna play with me again. So you know what? Yeah, I did it. I ain't even gonna fight it. Yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I did do it. And I'll do it again. Because ain't nobody gonna play with me like that no more. Ever again. Ever again. Nobody ain't gonna play with me like that again. So yeah, I did it. I smoked that fool right in the car. Because he played me. I say, okay. Anything else? No, that's it. Take me to my cell. Take me to my cell right now. All right, get up. Put your hand behind your back. So they handcuff him and they take him to the bullpen. We gonna fast forward to the trial date. He said, I plead guilty to all counts. The judge gave this man 88 years in the penitentiary for taking this man's life. But y'all want to know the craziest thing about this whole story? Is that this man blamed life, his own decisions, his own decision-making decisions on why he did what he did. What was wrong with him looking at a situation and say, you know what? This Social Security check ain't cutting it. Maybe I need to go to a trade school. Maybe when I be seeing these Mexicans on top of these roofs, laying down the roofs and doing drywall and stuff, maybe I should have just went to one of them Mexicans and say, hey, if y'all can't pay me, at least can I just work with y'all so I can learn this trade? What was wrong with him getting the paper route? Let me tell y'all something. Crime do not pay at all. When you really look at the whole situation, the whole scope of the whole situation, if you would just go to work and grind at your 9 to 5, you can make money. It might take you longer to get what you're trying to get, but at least you'll be safe. At least you won't have to worry about the FBI kicking in your dope because you out here selling drugs or taking people's lives. Sure, people want a Hellcat or a Scat Pack. Sure, people want beautiful women. Sure, people want designer clothes and jewelry and stuff. But at what cost? For you to shine bright for maybe a couple months, for a summer? So you mean to tell me you're going to trade one summer of just flossing and having a good old time for 100 summers? For 80 summers? The math don't add up. But y'all keep playing games. Keep playing games. Because these streets got prizes for you. I tell y'all all the time, these streets ain't got nothing but an STD, a bullet, a tombstone, and a penitentiary bed that's waiting for you. This is the Donta Show Network. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to leave my number in the comment section, pinned at the top. YouTube is not sending out my notifications anymore. YouTube is not letting y'all know when I go live. So matter of fact, I'm going to put my number right here. This is the number I need for y'all to put in y'all phone and shoot me a text so I can put you in a group to send out my own notifications so that y'all to know whenever I drop a new video. And when I go live, because everybody be like, yo, I didn't even know you even went live. I didn't even know you even dropped any new videos because YouTube ain't sending out the notifications. So guess what, y'all? I bought a phone just for y'all. And please don't troll. Don't troll. Take the number, text the number. And I'm going to email you or send you a message personally to let you know maybe 5 or 10 minutes before I drop a new video or I'm about to go live. And in that message, I'm going to send a link to the video. All right. Also, if you want to do any type of business with me, like if you got TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or whatever social media account that you want me to help you promote, email me. Email me or text that number. All right. And we can do some business. Outside of that, y'all stay safe out there and stay out these streets.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So you mean to tell me, when I get out the hole, all you dudes is indulging in this activity? Yo, y'all going out. Y'all going out real bad.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So some time will pass when they come and get me out the hole. So they came and got me, Al, and the other 2 guys, right? And they put us on another side of the prison. So we end up hitting the yard, and I'm looking around, and I'm seeing dudes all hugged up with other dudes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on out here? So Al look at me and I'm looking at him, and we seeing dudes at hand to hand walking like it's just like they in La La Land. And I'm just looking around. I'm like, yo, man, what did we just walk into? Right? I see my man J Rock over there. I'm like, yo, what's up? What's up? He like, I said, man, come here, Jay. Come here, man. So, and at this time, J Rock over there, he got, one of them in front of him, and he like hugged up with it like this. I'm like, yo, so he get up, he say something to it, and he come over there with me. I said, man, come, let's take a walk with me, bro. So we walking, and we just walking. He ain't saying nothing, I ain't saying nothing. Now, J Rock is a dude that I knew from Flint, right? From the streets. And J Rock a real street dude. Or if that's what you want to call real. So what I'm saying, J Rock will put in work for real. In the streets and in prison. So I was just like, yo, what's up? So we just walking, and it's quiet for maybe about 30 seconds. I'm like, yo, J Rock, what's up, man? He like, listen, bro, you already know, man. I said, I already know what, man? He like, man, bro, I got a life sentence. I said, I know that, but come on, dog. You already, he like, man, listen, man, I got a life sentence. I ain't never going home, man. This the closest thing that I'm gonna have to a female, bro. I said, dog, but man, we can't. He like, man, Dante, listen, man, you been gone for a while, dog, and things have changed around here, man. It's just what it is. This my life now, bro. Is you gonna, ride with me, or we gonna have to part ways, bro? Cause I ain't leaving her. I ain't leaving her. I'm like, J Rock, come on, dog. You already know, Michigan already got a bad rep, man. And we from Flint, dog. You come, man, we can't have that type of rep, dog. He like, man, Dante, respectfully, man, I got love for you, bro. But man, that's my wife, dog. That's my wife. I said, man, Jay, man, this hurt me, dog. This hurt me for real, man. He like, man, I don't understand why you want me to be happy. Why I can't be happy? You getting out probably in 10 years. I'm staying in here forever, dog. What about my happiness? I'm like, man, come on, Jay, dog, come on. He like, no, man, Dante, man, I'll holler at you, bro. I'll holler at you. And he just turned around and just walked off. And I'm like, man, so then Al ran up. He like, yo, what's up? What's up? I said, man, we got to cut him loose, dog. He done went that way, man. Dude done lost his way. He like, for real? I said, yeah, dog. He like, man, I done seen a couple more of the homies, doing things, and don't even go over there behind the bench over there, man. I said, what's going on? He said, just don't go over there, man. I like, what happened? What's going on? He like, man, there's somebody, one of them, right? They call him Lil Kim. Lil Kim is over there, and I'm trying to word this right, y'all, so that way they'll let this video be monetized. But he said that Lil Kim is in the back over there behind the bench on its knees, and dudes basically paid for that individual to do things to him, to them. And it just involved Lil Kim being on his knees, and we just gonna leave it at that. So I'm like, yo, dog, what is going on, man? Like, what is this supposed to be prison or the freak zone? Like, what is going on? So I'm just looking around, man. I just see dudes just booed up, man. Just hugged up like these is women. So J Rock come shoot across the yard, and he like, hey Dante, I gotta talk to you, bro. I said, what's up? He said, hey, listen, man, you know, your family cool with my family. And I said, look, bro, you don't even got to worry about that, man. He like, no, I'm just saying, though, but could you, like, not say anything? Because, you know, you know, your family rock with my family. And, you know, I got a son out there, bro. I got a son out there. And he 11 years old, man, and I don't want him knowing, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, listen, J-Rock, you got my word, bro. I would never, listen, our city already got a bad rep, man. I would never even put that out there, bro. He like, yeah, I know, bro, but I'm just saying, because I know you might feel some type of way right now about what I'm in here doing, but you got to understand, bro. I got a life sentence, bro. I'm not going home, bro. And I got a son out there. I said, listen, Jay, listen, I'm a try. And when I say I'm a try to respect what you got going on. I can't rock with you, dog. He said, yeah, I kind of figured that, bro, because I know how you is. I said, yeah, but like I said, I'm not that type of dude, and you know that, man. What we got going on is not for what everybody else to know about. And what you got going on up in here, what you doing right now, that ain't for the streets, man. If somebody else tells somebody, that's on them. But you got my word, man. I ain't saying nothing. He like, all right, bro, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. And my bad. I said, no, man, you ain't got to apologize, my dude. You ain't got to apologize, man. If that's what you decide to do, if that's how you feel it's going to make your time more comfortable, hey, who am I? Who am I to judge? Just go do you, man. God be with you. So he like, all right, bro, this love. I said, all right, man, I'll holler, man. So he go back over there, he get hugged up. So Al like, man, I want to rock this, man. He making our whole state look bad. I said, yo, Al, chill, man. Let that dude live, man. He like, no, man, he making us look soft, man. It's only 5 of us from Flint, dog. It's only 5 of us, man. And this dude doing that? No, man, something got, I said, Al, yo, chill, man. Just chill, dog, because let dude be, man. He like, man, I'm going to let the streets know. I said, Al, I just gave him my word that I ain't going to say nothing. And I will appreciate if you don't say nothing, man. Let that dude be, man. Let that dude be. So he like, all right, man, but I'm telling you, if I said, Al, just chill. You got to work on that, dog. He like, all right, man, but if any one of these things try to come at me, I'm going to rock this, man. I'm going to rock this. I said, yo, Al, just chill, man. We just got out the hole, dog. He like, yeah, but this just frustrating, dog. I'm like, so I said, you know, we going to have to get up out of here, dog. We got to get off this yard, man. I'm just going to put in right for a transfer to another part of this prison. So he like, yeah, we gone. So after they call a yard, right, for us to leave, I go straight to the counselor, right, me and Al. And I'm like, listen, we don't indulge in this type of activity, man. And this is going to be a hazard and a real issue for us to be in this pod, man, because it's just too much of this type of activity going on. And I don't feel safe. I don't feel comfortable because I really feel like somebody might try to do something to me because I disagree with these cats' lifestyle. So the council like, well, Dante, this is a different time and age. You know, you just have to accept, you know, this is prison. And, you know, if these people ain't bothering you directly, then, you know, you just going to have to just let it be. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that. She's like, so is anybody threatening you? Is anybody trying to cause harm to you? I said, no, ain't nobody came to me and said anything. It's just, so she said, so what? The problem is you. The problem is you, Dante. You are an adult. You are an adult. So act like an adult. I said, man, I get that, but man, I just can't be. She said, Dante, listen, you're going to have to deal with it. Whatever you did to get in prison, this is just what comes with it. You have to man up and, you know, do your time and get out. So I got up. I said, all right, man. I said, so I can't get a transfer? No, you can't. I'm not doing the paperwork. No, you're not. Go man up. I said, all right, man. So she basically told Al the exact same thing, right? So we leave. So we get back to our pod, man. So we up in there, it's the same activity. Now, before I got sent to the hole, before me and Al and the other two cats got sent to the hole for refusing to sell up with them type of people, it was probably about, I don't know, about 14, 15 of them just in our old pod alone. But it seems like they done dumped probably. Now, remember, y'all, this is 60 men. 60 men can be in here. So there's 30 cells, right? So each pod can hold 60 men. So now it's like out of 60 men in here, it's 20 of them. And it's like, just imagine all the foolery, all the foolishness that's going on, man. The thumbnail, do y'all see the thumbnail that I got put up? It's just like that, man. You got dudes in here with skirts on. They done bleached to make it white. You got dudes that got halter tops on. And I'm like, yo, why the administration allowing this? Like, what I said, you know, this ain't right, dog. I really felt like I was in the ancient days of Sodom and Gomorrah. I really felt like at any day now, any moment, God is about to open the sky and rain down fire and brimstone. Because I'm like, yo, this the Twilight Zone. So I said, you know what? Because me and Al was in the same cell. I said, yo, Al, you know, we just got to keep our head down, man, and just stay low, dog. Because I guarantee y'all, besides maybe 3 cats up in there, everybody in there was indulging. Everybody in there was either... I remember walking past the cell, right, on my way to my cell. I hear noises coming from a cell, right? So as I'm walking past, I don't see nobody. I don't see nobody on the top rack or the bottom rack. There's no white sheet put up by the toilet. There's no white sheet that's covering the bars. But I hear some noises going on. And the type of noises that I'm hearing is noises that men should not be making, okay, unless they making love to a woman. So I'm like, man, is there like a phone going, you know, somebody playing porno or something on a phone or something? Because I don't see nobody in the cell. So I'm like, what the heck is going on? Why a whole body, matter of fact, 2 bodies come from up under this bunk? I'm like, you know what? No, that's it. It's over. So basically, you got 2 men under this bunk banging out. Under the bunk, banging out. I'm like, yo, man. I say, yo, this is crazy. I gotta go, man. I gotta go. I can't be up in here, man. These dudes are freaked out, man. They too freaky up there. I gotta go, man. So I go to my cell and I get my Bible and I open it up. And I keep hearing noises down here. No, I'm like, you know what? Let me ask God for patience and to deliver me out this situation, because I can't be in here. I can't fight all these cats, man. They'll kill me up in here, man. I'm now the minority, okay? Every order me pushing the blade, or me beating up guys, none of that mean nothing now. Now I am public enemy number 1. Because they feel like, yo, this is what we doing. This is how we programming. So Dante, it's way more of us. So you better get with the program. Nah, I ain't getting with the program. So you know what I did? I said, you know what? I can't beat these dudes. I can't beat them. And I'm dang sure ain't about to join them. So when Al came in and said, I said, yo, Al, I'm about to go tell the depths that I'm going to unalive myself. He like, what you mean? I said, no, I ain't going to do that for real, but, you know, I got to get out of here, dog. They going to have to transfer me. I'm going to have to go to the medical ward or something because I can't be in here, man. I just can't, man. My spirit ain't right. My spirit ain't right up in here, dog. He like, yeah, man, I've been thinking about how to get up out of here too. I said, yeah, so I'm about to go down there and tell them like I want to unalive myself. And, you know, they going to take me to the medical ward. I'm going to be there for a while and they might transfer me out this prison because I can't be here no more, dog. I can't. So Al was like, all right, bro, well, you know, I hold your stuff down. Because when you go to the medical ward and you got a cellie, they'll keep all your stuff in your cell for some reason. So, you know, Al was my guy, so he held my stuff down. So I get a couple of things. I make me a cook up right quick. I got 2 boiled eggs, some ramen noodles, and some crushed up Doritos. So I make this is my last meal. So I'm over there at the microwave, right? And there's one of them in front of me. And one of them got like this skirt thing, right? Next thing you know, he's in front of me and he bends over and I'm like right here. So I said, bow. It was normal reaction. It was normal reaction, y'all. I couldn't help it. This person was at the microwave and did the most. This person opened the microwave, arched his back, bent over, almost touched the people's jewels, and out of a natural reaction, I punched him in the butt like, boom. So he said, why you do that? Why you do that? Next thing you know, about 3 of them came out nowhere. You ain't about to hurt one of ours. You ain't about to hurt one of yours. So I'm like, man, what's up? What's up? Right now, I done blanked out, so I'm throwing jabs, but I'm not connected, right? They like, so they got one of them things, got the hot water. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna burn you. I'm like, what's up, man? What's up? So you got other dudes coming around like, hey, yo, D, chill. They like, nah, if he want to fight, let him fight. So now it's about 5 or 6 of them right there and like 2 of they men. So it's about 8. Remember I said, y'all, I'm outnumbered. They about to get up on me. So I see Al coming down the stairs and he got the sword of justice. So he throw me one, I got one. We bagging them down. They like, yo. So it's crazy. It's mayhem, right? So I'm thinking to myself like, okay, they ain't throw the water, that person didn't throw the hot water on me yet. So I guess this person don't really want to get out the cell. But then you got other people trying to get in the mix. So it's basically me and Al damn near versus half of the whole pod, right? And they trying to buck, but we got them sword of justice out, right? So in my head, I know the guard see what's going on. The guard got to see what's going on. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this is my ticket out. This is me and Al ticket out, right? If we get caught with the bangers, we're going to the hole and we getting transferred, and yeah, we're going to go to a higher level. But if that's what we got to do to get out of here, that's just what it is. So we bagging them down, right? They like, yeah, you better not stab me. So I'm out there like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, like, man, y'all better bag up. Now I know the guards is coming, right? The turtle squad is coming, but I know I got to keep this on me. Number one, because if I put this thing down and try to flush it, all these homosexuals might try to jump on me. And they guys too. So I said, that's the first reason I'm not putting it down. The second reason, I want to get caught with it. I want to get caught with it, right? So I can be dead to right, so I can get up out of here, right? When they came through, right? When they hit that door, everybody scattered. Even Al scattered. Well, I forgot to mention to tell you, and I'm gonna make a video about the Turtle Squad. They came in there playing no games. When I say they rushed me, it was like a 3-point Mortal Kombat combo on me. One hit me like boom. Instantly I dropped it. But then one came to my waist, picked me up, and another guard came and RKO'd me and said, boom! Listen, I done been in many fights. I only been dropped maybe twice in life. This made the third time. But I never been dropped where the breath of life, you know, when God breathed into Adam and he gave him the breath of life, the breath of life was knocked out of me. I had no fight left in me. I wasn't even trying to fight. I was going to comply. But when they seen me having that banger, oh, they was like bulls seeing red. So as they whipping me out, handcuffing me, you hear all the homosexuals like, yeah, get him out of here. Get that B out of here. Get that B out of here. Right? They screaming all type of profanities towards your man, right? So I'm getting roughed up and everything. They take me on up out of there and throw my black right in the hole, right? So I'm in the hole. After, you know, they come do their investigation or whatever, I plead guilty to all accounts. All counts I plead guilty to, right? So they gave me 6 months stint in the hole, and then they end up transferring me. Listen, YouTube is not sending out my notifications. So I need for y'all to text this number right here that y'all see on the screen. All right. So I can send y'all a personal notification whenever I go live or whenever I drop a new video. Also, text me or call me if you want me to promote your business, your social media channel, or your products, okay? Just text me, all right? And with that, y'all, Dante love y'all. Stay safe. Stay out of prison. I'm out.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Man, when them transsexuals hit the yard, man, all type of dudes was coming up with all type of commissary. It was some dudes that I just thought that was solid. And I'm looking at my homeboy like, dog, not you too. Man, y'all going out bad.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Hold up, y'all. I got to make a special announcement. YouTube is not sending out my notifications. So I need for y'all to text this number right here so I can text y'all personally every time I go live or I drop a new video. Also, if you want to do any business with me, you want me to promote your channel or your social media or your business or your products, make sure you text that number right there. Let's get back to the story.
So about a couple months, we already had word that them type of guys will be coming to our facility. I had no idea that they was going to be putting them guys in our pod, right? So the thing is, you know, when you go to court and you go to trial and you lose trial, you could be still in the county jail for maybe 2-3 months after you get sentenced. It's just when the Department of Justice want to pick you up and bring you to wherever you going. So these transsexuals, they had their own special pod in the county jail. And the reason why they had to have them isolated was because they had like the surgery where they had breasts and they had like the butt implants, but they still had their male appendage still there. So for their safety and the safety of other inmates, they kept them isolated in their own pod, right? Now, in my pod, I was like the pod boss. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to say I was like, because I was the pod boss. If there was any transactions going on in that pod, my nose and my hand was all in it. If somebody was selling jungle juice, I had my hand in it. If you was running a store, I had my hand in it. If you had a poker game, a tunk game, any type of transactional games in there, I had my hands all the way in it. If you were selling a ramen noodle, I want in. And everybody knew that's how I was programming. So the warden, he knew that I was programming like that too. I wasn't really getting into no real trouble or nothing. I did just enough, just enough not to get put in the hole. You know what I mean? Riding the line. Pause. So anyway, the warden come to my cell, and at this time I didn't have no cellie. And actually, let me tell y'all this too. This pod right here can hold 60 men, right? But it was 30 cells. So there was there was a bunk bed in each cell. So there's 30 cells that can hold 60 men. And we had probably about 40 guys up in here. So we had enough to get 20 more people up in here. So the warden came to me one day with the captain, and they walked in my cell, just walked in, right? So I hop up, I'm like, what's up? They like, listen, we need to talk to you. We need to really have a real serious conversation with you. I'm like, what's up? They like, well, we know what you got going on up here, but we ain't here for that. We want to let you know that I know y'all heard the rumors about them type of people coming to our facility, and we want them to come to this pod. And I said, wait, what? They like, yeah, we want them to come into this pod because we feel like if they was in this pod and how you got an iron grip on all these inmates, that you will have some type of level of control over them, and you can keep them safe. I said, hold up. Wait. Time out. You want me to wait, hold up. Y'all want to put them type of cats in this pod right here. In this pod. I said, do you know what would happen if y'all do that? They're like, what you mean what would happen? I said, listen, man, with all due respect, warden, y'all can't put them in this pod, man. They're like, what you mean we can't put them in this pod? I said, because, man, this pod has a reputation. Okay, and if you put them, I said, listen, man, do you know how much flack and how much craziness that's gonna pop off if you put them in this pod with us? They're like, what you mean? I said, it's gonna be a problem, man. That's gonna be a real problem. So the captain was like, it don't matter. They coming anyway. And they walked out. So I'm sitting there on the bed, and my homeboy Al coming there. He like, yo, what was going on? I said, man, you know about them, about them that we heard about supposed to be coming to the facility. He like, yeah. I said, why did they just tell me that they putting them here in our pod? He was like, what? I said, yeah, they talking about because this pod is the most respected pod. They gonna put them here so nobody mess with them. He was like, oh no, that definitely ain't gonna happen. That ain't happening. I said, tell me about it, right? So then the regular guard that was in there, I guess the warden and the captain was talking to the regular guard that was in there, and they locked everybody down. So they like, all right, y'all, time for y'all to go back to y'all cells, go to y'all cells. So we like, man, what's going on? So I come out the cell like, hey, what's up? They like, hey, we don't got to explain nothing to y'all, man. Get to y'all cell now. So I'm like, all right, man, whatever, man. So we all go back to our cells and we all hollering at each other through the bars, like, hey, man, do y'all know what's going on, man? Why they locking us down? So nobody knows. So then it was, I'm going to say it was about maybe about 10 o'clock. Maybe it was 10:30ish. I'm not sure. Maybe it's about 10:30, right? So the doors start popping. Pop, 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 pop. So I instantly get up. I'm like, man, what the heck going on? So then I go to the door, right? And I see him. I see him. It's about 15 of them type of people. I'm going to call them type of people. It's about 15 of them, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, oh, man, they did it anyway. Man, all I know is you could hear a pin drop, right? It was so quiet in there. All you heard was the CEO telling them like what cell to go to and stuff like that, right? So I'm watching, and I'm pretty sure everybody watching. It's quiet in the mug, right? So they go into their cell, right? Now I'm like, I'm sitting, I lay back down. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. It is what it is. So next thing you know, I hear, all right, yeah, he going to here. It ain't no more sales, and he ain't got no bunkie. So I instantly like, hold on, I know they ain't talking about. And then there it go. Hey, Dante, stand up and cuff up. So I get up and I'm like, all right. I'm like, what's going on? They like, man, stand up and cuff up. So I put my back against the cell. They cuff me up when I go to the back of the cell. They open the cell, right? I turn and look over my shoulder, and one of them is on their way in. I turned around and said, hey, man, what is you doing, man? The guard was like, what you mean what I'm doing? I said, man, he can't come up in here, man. So the thing, that person was like, uh-uh, uh-uh. If he don't want me in here, I ain't gonna be in here. I ain't gotta be in here with him. And I said, hey, listen, hey, y'all can't put him up in here, man. That's out. That ain't happening. So he like, what you mean that ain't happening, dude? This ain't your house. You don't run nothing. He coming in here. I said, man, don't play with me like that, man. He not coming in here, man. So the guard like, hey, listen, man, you either, all right, well, then you going to go to the hole then. I'm like, all right, then take me to the hole then, because that ain't happening. So now you got my dudes like, hey, Dante, what's going on down there? What you doing down there? You got one of them things in your cell? I ain't saying nothing, right? So it's now people just talking trash, people laughing, people hollering, people hooting, people on the bars. It's going crazy there. So he get on the walkie-talkie and he called for backup. So about 5 minutes later, you got about 10 COs and the captain coming there and the warden come. So they all right there meet at my cell, and the warden coming there with the captain. And he like, hey, Dante, what's up, man? We already told you what time it was. I said, listen, man, y'all said that y'all putting them in this pod. Y'all never said that y'all was going to put one in my cell, man. He was like, the warden was like, well, listen, what can we do? I mean, you the only person ain't got no cellmate, man. So, and it ain't like, I mean, this prison. It's prison. You can't, we can't help who you get assigned with, man. I said, well, look, let me get in the cell with my homeboy Al, and you put his cellmate up in here. And it was like, no, we ain't finna be doing no room change that night, man. You gonna just have to deal with it, or you going to the hole, and that's it. So I'm like, man, all right, man, whatever, man. So the person was like I said, if he don't want me in here, I ain't gotta be in here. Shoot, I ain't bothering him, and he better not do nothing to me. I said, listen, man, I ain't gonna do nothing to you, man. So the warden like, hey, listen, I ain't got time for this. So like I said, Dante, either he coming in here or you going to the hole, and that's just what it is. And if you go to the hole, I'm just letting you know you're gonna be there for a couple of weeks till we find you somewhere. I'm like, all right, man, whatever. So they close the door, and I'm like, hey, look, you got the top bunk, man. And he like, all right, whatever. So I lay back down, right? So he get up there, he like, man, it's you, but you don't like people like me or something. I said, man, no, it ain't like that. It ain't that. I nothing, man. Just I'm trying to get some sleep, right? So he like, you ain't gotta have no attitude. I ain't do nothing to you. I don't know why dudes like you be acting like that, man. I said, listen, man, I ain't acting like nothing, man. I just don't feel like being bothered, man. He like, well, like I said, if you don't want me in here, I I can go. I said, well, can you do that? He like, anyway, well, you heard what the captain them said. It ain't nowhere for me to go, and I just got here, and so you just gonna have to deal with it. So I said, all right, man, all right. So I doze off. The next morning, right, we get up. Why this dude is standing? Never mind. I ain't gonna no. I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I'm gonna put it out there. So remember, y'all, I got the bottom bunk, and he got the top rack. So in the morning time, right, it's two lockers in here. You got the when you first come in, right, over here on the left, you got the bunk beds, but over here to the right, it's a like a mirror thing right here, an intercom button, and then right under that is a desk. And right over the desk, you got a locker right here and a locker right there. It kind of remind me of something like a kitchen like a kitchen cabinet type of setup like that. That's what the lockers look like. So I happen to look over. This dude is standing up, right? And he got like, I don't know, he basically is altering his clothes. Like the state, okay, so they give you five shirts, five pairs of pants, five pairs of drawers, right? Why this dude is over there altering his clothing? And when I say he altering it, it's like he making him real skinny. And so I'm looking like, man, what is this dude doing? Right? So I'm like, you know what? Let me just mind my business, right? So then he say, hey, listen, I'm about to get dressed. I said, well, look, put up the white sheet and put it up by the toilet. I got a white sheet right there, so to give yourself some privacy when you're using the bathroom. I got a white sheet that's hung up right there, right? So why he go back there, right? And remember, y'all, my head is laying this way, so I gotta turn my whole body around to lay the other way. So I can't help but to look that way. Why this dude get behind the sheet, right? Maybe the thumbtack that I had up there wasn't secured enough. Maybe the weight of the sheet wasn't just made the thumbtack come out. Why this man has altered his state penitentiary drawers into a white thong. And how do I know this? Because the dang sheet fell. And he like, oh, my bad. And I just turned around and faced the wall, man. I just turned the other way and faced the wall. And when that happened, I said to myself, like, you know what? I didn't say this out loud, y'all. I said this to myself. I said, you know what, God? I truly am sorry for everything that I have done up until this point. I don't supposed to be here, man. I don't I know I made mistakes in life, but this right here is too much, man. I can't be in here, man. I done seen things. I've been involved in things. And maybe I'm paying for the things that I have done in this world and in this prison. But this not cool, man. This ain't right. So They pop the cell doors. I instantly get up out of there. And I go downstairs and I go to the guard. I'm like, hey, y'all got to get me out of there. I got to go. Y'all got to trade me in with somebody out, but I'm not going in the hole, but I can't be in there. I can't be in there with that dude, man. The guard like, listen, man, they already told me what happened on third shift, man. You can't go nowhere, man. It ain't no more room. You gonna have to go to the hole. So I'm like, man, all right, man. All right, y'all, yeah, y'all just gonna have to pack me up. He like, what you mean pack you up? I said, I ain't gonna get y'all no trouble, man. Y'all just, I need to go to the hole, man, because I can't be in the cell with, I can't, man. I just can't. So he like, you sure, you sure you want to go to the hole? I said, yeah, man, I'm straight, right? So then my homeboys coming through, like, they're like, Dante, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to the hole, man. They're like, what you mean you gotta go to the hole? I can't sell up with, you know what I'm saying, with one of them. I just can't do it. They're like, what was going on? Was he trying to like talk to you or something? I said, nah, man, I just I just can't be in the cell with, I just can't do it, man. It's too much, man. So they like, all right, man, just stay up, man. Let me tell y'all something. Did y'all know, besides Al and maybe two other dudes, right? When I went to the hole, each day, the next day, Al came to the hole. The following day, two other cats came to the hole. Why? Because the pod that we was in, dudes was really in there showing who they really was. It was dudes was in there. They was in there messing around with them. And like I said, them they had the breasts and they had the butt plants and stuff, but they had the male appendage. And dudes knew that. And they was still in their mess. These dudes was freaked out. Not they was doing what they was doing. But the dudes that I thought that was, solid and didn't rock that way and didn't seem like they had that in them to mess with them, they went out bad. They went out bad. It had to been probably what? Maybe 26 dudes. 26 dudes that went to the dark side in that pod. All the real ones, me, Al, and I forgot the other two dudes' names. They came to the hole. Hey, listen, man. I'm going to tell y'all just like this. I ain't got no problem with them type of people. I really don't. But I tell y'all in every video, what goes on in prison, the rules and things that is acceptable out here in the real world, some of them things is not acceptable in prison, especially if you are a straight man. There's organizations that's in prison that you cannot associate or be involved with a homosexual, or you'll be violated, like beat up, or possibly you can get your life taken from you in certain gangs and certain organizations. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure that there's some dudes that be creeping off that be in these gangs or organizations that do play them games with them type of people. But hey, that's their business, and when they hierarchy find out, they get dealt with. It is what it is. The reason why I'm telling y'all this story is to spread awareness, especially for these young dudes out here that just think everything's sweet. I'm giving y'all the light version of this story. There's no way I can really tell y'all the whole story because I'm leaving out a whole lot. And I'm just, you know what? Yeah. Somebody else can tell it because there's some stuff I really want to tell y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say some stuff. I'm gonna hint to some stuff. I remember hearing while in the hole, a young cat that got put in that pod because it was 4 of us that ended up going to the hole. So of course they got open beds, right? It was rumored that this 20-year-old killer, right? 20-year-old killer that was straight while he was asleep, one of them things basically assaulted him. And when I say assaulted him, they basically held him down, choked him out, and they put their lips on him. And that's all I'm gonna say with that. But anyway, this is a wild one, y'all. So y'all hold that down.
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
Before we start this video, I gotta address some of you people right quick. Because a lot of y'all got me twisted. Oh yeah, y'all got me twisted. Now, I've been getting emails and people writing in the comment section talking about, oh, Donta, why you only make these type of videos? First of all, I got over 2,000 videos. 2,000 videos. And out of them 2,000 videos, I got maybe 100 prison videos, okay? And out of them 100 prison videos, I got maybe 15 to 20 of these type of videos. The issue is this, which is really not even an issue. The issue is that YouTube is only pushing these type of videos when you talk about somebody getting their cheeks taken or somebody getting caught in a compromising predicament, okay? I can't help it. I can't control the algorithm. The better question is this, though. For you freaked out dudes out there, and I'm not talking to the women, because there's dudes that is writing me and questioning me about what content I put out. The better question is, why are you clicking on it? Why are you watching it? And you watching it all the way through. What is your curiosity? That's what I want to know. What is your curiosity about these topics that got you clicking on them? Let me tell you something. These videos is to educate and for entertainment, okay? If you don't like my stories, if you don't like the way I tell stories, if you don't like the topics, you do not have to watch it, okay? There's one thing that I never, ever heard any prison YouTuber ever talk about. And the thing that I never, ever heard nobody ever talk about or speak about is that what happens if you get drunk in prison or you get high in prison? Well, we done seen videos all over the internet with dudes getting high off of that K2, right? But have y'all ever thought that maybe there's a predator might be lurking? And well, that's easy prey. So I'm about to share a story with y'all of what happened to me on my, I'm gonna say my second day while in prison. So we was in a dormitory, and you got at least, now in this dormitory, it only supposed to hold, I'm gonna say maybe uh I'm gonna say 50 inmates, about 50. But it's dang near 80, 90 inmates in here. It's so filled to capacity that they gave us these things that you call boats to sleep in. So what these boats are, do y'all remember them little blue swimming pools, like for the summertime, the little kid swimming pools, the little blue things? So that's what they will give us. It looked like that. Now in this dormitory, you have bunk beds. You have the top bunk and the bottom bunk. And the rules are up in there is basically if you want a bed, you got to fight for it. You just got to straight up fight for it. Now, one would say, well, why would you got to fight for it? Because there were some guys in there that had two bunk beds. They would have the bottom rack and the top rack, which they'll sleep at the bottom and have their stuff at the top. And it was just like that. So if you wasn't going in there and fight somebody for that rack or whatever, then you was in that boat. Now, like I said, I was new here. So I wasn't just about to go in and, get into some craziness to give me a bed. I wasn't tripping at first, but that's a whole nother story. Because eventually I had to put hands on somebody to get me a rack. But let's stick to the story. So here I go over here, and I'm in my little bunk thing, whatever, this little pool thing. So I'm setting up, and I'm over here like right between the day room and in the sleeping area, if that make any sense. It's like there's two areas. When you first come in, you got the day room, and you got like two tables, and you got the phones right here to the right, and you got the TV over there, like towards the entrance of going into the dormitory where everybody sleeps at, where the bunk beds at. And keep in mind, y'all, there's only two toilets in here and one shower. So I set up like right here by the table in the day room. So I put my stuff up and I'm setting up right there. Now I haven't showered in maybe, because I got extradited from Michigan to Ohio, and I was actually in Flint in Genesee County. So we was on lockdown, and they cut the water off so nobody could flush anything. And when I say flush the stuff, you talking about drugs, weapons, whatever the case is. They had us on lockdown, like they really shut the water off for like 2 days. So but they gave us bottled water. But anyway, so I haven't took a shower in maybe 3 days at this time. So the first thing in my head is, I got to get in the shower. I must get in the shower. So I get my stuff together, and when you get locked up, they give you your hygiene. They give you that toothpaste that I don't even think it's really toothpaste. They say it's toothpaste, but this toothpaste is like, ugh, it really tastes very nasty. And then they give you this deodorant, this roll-on deodorant that ain't about nothing either. But hey, beggars can't be choosy, right? So anyway, so I get my stuff together and I go get in the shower. Now, how this shower is, it's okay. So you got the bathroom. You go in here. You got the bathroom right here, and over here to the right, on the other side of the two stalls, you got two shower heads. So I jump in the shower. Now, as I'm putting the soap all over my body, I get this crazy, eerie feeling like somebody is watching me. Have y'all ever felt like somebody was watching y'all, or somebody was looking at you, but nobody was there? So I kept like feeling like this presence looking at me. I'm like, man, what the heck is this? Because listen, when I say I was all soaked up, I was all the way soaked up. Now, hold up, y'all. Before we even go any further, I had my boxers on, okay? I did not go in there, you know, in my birthday suit. I had my boxers on, and that's just what it was, okay? So I was all soaped up and I had like soap in my eyes. Cause when I say I was dirty, y'all, I was real dirty. I had to wash my hair, everything. So I got soap all on my face and everything. So, but I feel this presence and I'm like, man, what is that? So I get the water to come on my face and, now I'm looking, peeking out with one eye and I'm like, man, let me hear him get out of here, man. So I just feel this presence, and so I look, and then I see a head peek from around the corner, and with jar, I'm like, I said, "Yo, hey man, hey," and dude was like, "Oh, I thought that I was just checking to see was somebody in the shower, and I was about to get in the shower." And I was like, "Yeah, man, I'm up in here." He like, "Oh, okay, well, it's two shower heads in there, man. I can come in there too." I said, "Hey, no, man, chill out." He like, "Oh no, it's good, it's good. Well, I'll wait for you to come out. I'll wait." So I'm like, "All right." So I'm steady, getting the soap off me, and I'm like really looking that way now, like peeking out at the corner of my eye, looking like, man, what's up with this dude? So then he peeked his head around the corner again. I'm like, "Hey dog, what is you doing, man?" He like, oh no, I was just trying to see what you doing. I said, "Hey, listen, man. First of all, I don't feel comfortable talking to you while I'm in the shower. And dude, you hear the water still going on, man. Watch out." He like, "Oh no, it ain't. I ain't looking at you, bro. I'm just saying. Usually, two people can come in here and get in the shower. So, I didn't know it was a problem. No, I ain't doing nothing, dog." I said, "Listen, man, you making me feel real uncomfortable, man. Could you just like bag up, man, and just go back on that side until I get out of here?" He was like, "Yeah, man, but I mean, what's the issue?" I'm like, "Dude, it ain't no issue. You just making me feel real uncomfortable." I'm like, "Man, all right, I'm about to get out, man. I'm about to get out." He like, all right. So he move out the way. I hurry up, grab my dry towel, put it on my face, and dry off. And I'm walking out, and he look at me. He just go jump in the shower. So I go over there by my bunk. Well, not my bunk, my boat, I should say. So I go over there by my boat and I, put on my deodorant and putting on my clothes and stuff. So you know what, that whole jazz. Let's fast forward. So throughout that day, I'm chopping it up with different cats and people telling me the dynamics of this pod and all this and that, right? Just jail talk, right? So we gonna fast forward to later on that night. Now the showers was open 24/7, right? So here I go, because I'm a real clean dude. So I'm like, it was real hot in that pod, and it was just, you ever been like in your house or somewhere and your body just feels sticky? It just feels it's so hot and your body just sticky. So it felt like that up in there. So I had to jump in the shower again. So here I go get in the shower. Same thing. I feel this presence again. And I'm like, yeah, man, something off. And guess what? It's dude. He's standing right there. And I'm like, yo, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, this dude cannot be serious. Like, what's up with this dude? So I'm like, yo, can I help you? He was like, oh yeah, I usually take like a shower at night. I said, hey, listen, I'm gonna need for you to I'm gonna need for you not to come in here when I'm in here. He like, what you mean? I said, hey, um, I'm y'all gotta excuse me, because one thing I know for sure is that if you give a cat just an inch in prison, he would take a mile. He would take a whole mile. What I should have did was got my soap and had my towel, and I should have wrapped it up and bust them in the mouth. That's what I should have done. But like I said, this is my first time in a joint. So I don't really know exactly, the dynamics of what's supposed to happen up in here. But he didn't say anything to me like in a freaked out way. So I really didn't have grounds to do anything physical to him until this. So he like, what's the big deal, man? What's the big deal? Like, I get in the shower, you just got here, man. I said, listen, man, I told you before, I don't feel comfortable even conversating with you while I'm in the shower. And I understand that there's two showers, shower heads are here. He like, man, look, man, you on some weird stuff, man. You on some weird stuff, man. But we all men up here, man. I don't know why you acting like that. I said, all right, man. So he, as I say, all right, man, and turn to my side, he just walk on in there, and this dude butt naked. And I'm like, at first when he was talking to me, he was talking like leaning in with his shirt off, but I didn't know this dude didn't have nothing at the bottom. So when he just walk in, this dude is butt naked. I'm like, yo, no, this dude didn't. So he just walk over there, press the button. So we basically back to back, sort of, in the shower, because it got two shower heads. And I'm like, nah, no, that's out. That's out. I said, man, dog, what's up with you, man? He like, what you mean? So he putting the soap on him. I said, dog, why would you come in here like that? He like, what you mean, man? We men in here. We men, we grown. I said, dog, why would you come in here like that, man? He like, man, you tripping, bro. I said, you know what? He was like, hey, man, I don't know what type of gay stuff you on or whatever. But let me tell y'all, when he said that, now I don't know if this man was, I didn't know if this man was like a freaked out dude, but I wasn't trying to find out. When he said that, I blanked out. I just blanked out. And all I know is I just grabbed my towel because, I had my washcloth and I had my dry off towel, right? And I kept my dry off towel right there on the shower head. All I know is that I grabbed the towel and I just grabbed, like, put it around his neck area and just pulled it tight and grabbed him down to the floor. So just imagine me in my boxers, right? You know what? Now that I think about it, I should have named this story "Fighting Butt Naked in the Prison Shower." That's what I should have named this story. Hey, y'all, do me a favor, man. Y'all hit that like button for me one time, all right? So, also, before we even go further with this story, listen, YouTube is not sending out my notifications, okay? So I got my number pinned in the comment section at the top. So y'all make sure y'all text that number so I can send out my own personal notifications to y'all so y'all will never miss another video. Okay. And also at the end of this video, I'm gonna have the number visually so y'all can see it. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all text the number. So anyway, just imagine me in my boxers, right? Pause. Imagine me in my boxers and I got this towel wrapped around this man's neck and I bring him down while he butt naked on the floor and I'm basically choking him out with the towel. Right? So he like, let me go. And at this point, y'all, like I said, I blacked out. I don't know what happened. When I came to, I just remember, this dude like scratching at the back of my hands because I'm choking him out with the towel. And I'm like, oh, snap. So I let him go. So he laying there and I hear him jump up and I just walk out of there, right? And he over there gasping for air on the ground. So I leave out of there and it's like the whole dorm is just looking at me like, what the heck? Because I guess they heard the scuffle. They heard what was going on in there, man. It was so quiet in there. So I'm like, Man, what the heck is going on in here? So I go back to my boat, right? And I'm putting back on my stuff, man. So I'm sitting there. So about 5 minutes later, here he go coming out, right? He come out, right? And I'm looking dead at him and he looking dead at me. So now he basically ice grilling me, looking crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not about to play with this dude at all. So they gave us a cup, like a plastic cup, and they gave us like this plastic spoon. And the plastic spoon was really, really hard. So I said, you know what? If this dude come over here with any type of foolishness, I'm going to take this spoon. I'm going to turn it the long way, the handle part, and I'm going to put this thing right in his eyeball. I'm not playing with him. So he just ice grilling me and he putting on his stuff. And I'm not really good with measurements, but I'm going to say I might be about 15 to 20 feet away from this guy. And, you know, it's basically like a stare down. He looking at me, I'm looking at him. And it's like, I know what I'm going to do. I don't know what he going to do, but I know what I'm going to do. Now, we just ice grilling each other for about 3-4 minutes. Then he just turned away and he just get to talking to whoever he was talking to. And, you know, after that, about maybe 10-15 minutes have passed. Then the guard came in there and they did the pill call. So you got cats going up there and, getting their medications or whatever. And so, he went up there and I'm right there by the door, but I'm standing up and I'm gripped up. So I'm like, if he try anything, like I said, this spoon is going in his eyeball. But he got his pills and he went back to the the sleeping area. He got in his rack and he laid down and, well, nothing happened. Thank God nothing happened. But yeah, I want to let y'all know something right quick too. There was things that, and I should make a different video, but I guess I'm gonna just go ahead and put it out there. I done seen cats get taken advantage of in all different type of ways. And one of the most craziest ways that I done seen it, how this happened, when, cats would get drunk, and they, I'm just going to say that story for later. But, hey, listen, y'all stay safe and stay out of prison, man. If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So the white boy came in there. He was like, Donta, please help me. Please help me. Freaky Freddy is after me. I said, dude, why didn't you take the Doritos? Why didn't you take the Doritos? He like, because I didn't want to owe nobody. Can you please help me? I looked him right in his eyes and I said, you on your own.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So every Tuesday, we get a new shipment of inmates. And when we get new inmates, everybody be out of their cell and they be looking to see who coming in. Now, the reason why you should be out your bed and out your cell seeing who coming in, number one, it could be somebody that you got beef with. And rather you waiting for them to get settled in and they might try to do something to you, you see them, they see you, you give them that look, they give you a look, and they might tell the guards like, yo, I can't be in here. Or if it's that serious, like real beef, run up on them and y'all got to get it on right then and there. So there's many reasons why cats is out of their cells every Tuesday when new inmates come in, for that reason. And then you got other cats like Freaked Out Freaky Freddy, better known as Frederick. Okay. Now, if y'all don't know who Freaky Freddy is, I told y'all about him last year. See, Freaky Freddy is in his 60s. And Freaky Freddy, he programs just a little different than other inmates do. Now, I tell y'all all the time, Dante can never tell another man how to program, right? I can't tell you what to do and how to do your bid. However, Freaky Freddy, how he used to bid was like this. Now, he ran a store. If you don't know what a store is when you got a lot of commissary that's stored up. You got packs and packs and packs of ramen noodles. You got a whole bunch of summer sausages. You got all type of snacks that other inmates will want. Now, this is how it's supposed to go. Let's say you come to me and you say, yo, I'm hungry. I get some money next week. I'll get you back. I would tell you, okay, here is a bag of Doritos. On store day, you make sure you pay me back 2 packs of Doritos. Or if I got an issue with you and I don't like you like that, you got to pay me back 3 packs of Doritos. But normally it's 1 for 2. And that is how a store is operated. And Freaky Freddy had the store, okay? Well, he had one of the stores. So this Tuesday, you get this white cat that come up in there. Young white dude. Now, before I even go on with this story, Freaky Freddy did not discriminate. He didn't care whether you was white, black, Chinese, Mexican. It didn't matter. Freaky Freddy had one thing on his mind. And, well, hence his name, Freaky Freddy. Y'all know what that is. So, Freaky Freddy, on these Tuesday mornings, watching inmates come in, he on the prowl. He looking. He in predator mode. So, he looking to see who can he victimize. Who can he see look like they ain't getting no money? So, he can press up on them and hit them off with some items. And, well, if they can't pay him, which he's betting on, they going to have to pay with something else. So, he out there, too. We all out there watching who coming in and who going out, right? So everything is settled. So I'm looking, I don't see nobody. So I end up going back in my cell. So I get a knock at my door. Dante, open up. You got a new cellie. So I look, and it's a white boy. Young white dude. Dude had to be about 20 years old. Now, this dude got locked up for drinking and driving, and he was like on his 4th DUI. And the judge sentenced him to 2 years in the penitentiary because, well, he gave him so many chances and he kept blowing them. So now he in here with us, right? So the judge give him that time, and he in the cell with me. So I get up, and I'm like, yo, what's up? My name Dante. Where you from? And he like, oh, I'm from Saginaw. I'm like, you from Saginaw, Michigan? He like, yeah, I'm from Saginaw. I was like, yeah, well, I'm from Flint, Michigan. He like, oh, okay, what's up? I'm like, you ain't in here on no bogus charges, is you? He like, no, man. So he go into his stuff and he give me his paperwork. He like, no, man, I just, DUIs, man. I'm here because I just couldn't stop drinking, man. Get me how it will. So I'm going through his paperwork, looking at it. And then it all checks out. He ain't in here on no bad charges. He just in here on DUIs, and the judge just got tired of it, right? So I'm like, okay, all right, bet. So I said, this your first time being locked up? He like, well, I did county time, but I ain't never been to prison. I said, okay, bet. So I'm telling him the rules, telling him what we can do, what we can't do, who to be around, who to stay completely away. At this time, y'all, KB was in our pod also. And if y'all don't know who KB is, y'all got to go to my old prison stories. But KB was out on medical leave. He ended up catching a flu or something, so he ain't have to worry about KB. But I told him about Freaky Freddy, right? I said, now, it's this older cat that runs a store. Now, if you going to borrow something from him, make sure you pay him back. And he like, yeah, I'm always good for it. I said, no, listen. I need for you to really listen to me and understand what I'm saying. Now, you said you ain't never been locked up before, right? No, I mean, I did kind of, I said, cool. I said, prison is a little different than jail. Now, there's guys in here that will loan you something and they counting on you not to pay them back because they gonna want to take something from you that you don't want taken from you. And he like, you talking about like some? I say, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He like, no, I ain't even cut like that, man. I ain't cut like that, bro. I'm from Saginaw, man. We don't get down like that. I say, I hear that, but I'm just letting you know, man. Never borrow what you can't give back, okay? Don't ever do that because there's dudes in here that, you know, that'll take advantage of you. He like, all right, man, good looking now. I said, matter of fact, he right there, dude right there. He like, okay, Ben. I said, now he ain't no predator. He ain't gonna come up to you and like try to punch you out and do something to you. That ain't how he get down. He just get dudes in debt. And well, he asks for something that you might don't want to give. But it is what it is. So he's like, all right, Ben, good looking out. We gonna fast forward to maybe, I'm gonna say 3 days later. It wasn't even 3 days, maybe 2 days. Now, here I go down there playing spades, right? Down there playing spades. I'm killing them, right? Good hands, right? I see my bunkie over there talking to Freaky Freddy. So I look and I'm like, okay, whatever. Now, well, let me rewind back before we get to that. Now, I've been holding my celly down. Every time I do a cook up, I let him eat on the cook up, right? For the last 3 days, I've been doing cook-ups, and you know I hit him off with a little bit of chili, give him a little piece, you know, to get him through the night, right? Because I always look out for my celly. This is the person you in here with, so you always got to look out for your celly. But at the same time, you know, your celly got to look out for himself too, because we both grown in here, and you not my child, right? So I noticed he ain't really have nothing. So now let's get right back to, I look over there while I'm playing spades and he over there with Freaky Freddy talking to him. So they talking, and it's not unusual that Freaky Freddy ain't having conversations with people because, yo, it is what it is. People that know him know how he get down, but he's the store guy. So Freaky Freddy and him goes into the cell and dude come out with 2 bags of Doritos in the summer sausages. I'm talking about the big summer sausages, not like the little slim. I'm talking about the big one, right? So he instantly goes upstairs to our room. So I'm like, okay, maybe, you know, his people gonna send him something. I just hope, dude, okay, whatever. So I'll continue on playing. So we got to get locked down. So I go upstairs and I'm in the cell. He in there eating good. He like, hey, Dante, hey, look, I got something for you, right? So he hit me off with some Doritos and half of the summer sauce. He's like, yo, thank you for looking out for me and everything. I know ain't nothing free in here, but I just wanted to look out for you, you know. So here you go. I said, all right, man, I appreciate that. I say, yo, I noticed you was talking to, you know, Freaky Freddy, man. And so what's the deal? Like, what's up? He like, oh, no, man, he cool, man. Frederick, cool, dog. No, I told him, I know what it is. I'm going to get him back on store day. I said, okay, bet. So he was like, yeah, man, nah, man, he cool, bro. He cool. I said, all right. So we're going to fast forward to store day. Now, y'all know me. I stay breaded up I stayed with 2, 3 big bags of commissary. Y'all already know how Dante was giving it up, right? And time out, pause. When I say y'all know how Dante was giving it up, what I mean, because we live in a day and age of people always want to throw that jacket on other cats, right? What I meant, my girl kept my books laced. My family members kept my books laced. So that's how I was able to have them big bags of commissary. So I'm in there breaking everything down. I got big bags of commissary. I got people coming to give me what they owe me. So I'm just breaking stuff down, right? I got my coffee over here. I got my Serene wrap, but busted down my coffee. See, that was one of my hustles also in there. I used to sell coffee shots, $5 bags, $10 bags, just like the game out here in the streets, but I'm dealing coffee, right? So with that, it's this movement. They call him, he goes down there at my bunkie. He goes down there and he comes back and he got like a 10 packs of ramen noodles and maybe like 3 Mountain Dews. Now, I get that, okay, this not enough to pay dude back. Because I've been seeing you borrow. I'm just saying this to myself, this ain't enough to pay back Freaky Freddy. And I don't see no bag of Doritos here at all. And I know Freaky Freddy hit him with the 1 for 3. And it's not adding up. So I'm like, that ain't my business. I already told him, I already warned him. Right? So I'm busting the coffee down and stuff like that. And he come in the room and he like got his hand on his head, on his forehead, looking stressed out. I'm like, what's up with you, man? He like, man, I think I'm in trouble. I said, what you mean you in trouble? He like, my mom, she didn't really give me all the money that she was going to give me. And, I owe a couple of people in here something. And I'm like, oh, okay. He was like, bruh, never mind. I said, what? He like, man, listen, you're a cool guy, but I really feel uncomfortable asking you this. I was like, man, what's up, man? Let's spit it out. What's up? He like, man, I know you already told me about Freaky Freddy, but do you think I can borrow 3 bags of Doritos to pay him? Because I don't feel like going. I said, listen, man, one thing that I don't do, I don't like to get in other people's business, man. And the thing is, I'm going to give you the 3 bags, but you got to understand something. This is prison. This is prison. I don't owe you anything. In fact, I warned you. He said, I know. I said, no, I want you to listen, because there's a lesson in what I'm about to tell you. This is prison. I could easily be like, man, F you, white boy. I ain't giving you nothing. You go down there and go handle that. But I'm not like that. I know we all make mistakes, but in prison, there's no room to make no mistakes. I said, I'm going to give you these 3 bags, but I need 6 of them back. He like, what? I said, yo, it's a lesson. You have to know not to put yourself in debt. Now, I ain't going to do nothing to you, but I just got to, even if you got to give me a bag every 2 weeks, I'm not going to press you over it, but there's a lesson. So I'm going to give it to you. But dog, you can't be out here borrowing stuff and you can't pay people back, man. Dudes get jammed up in here like that, man. He like, you know what? You right. You right. You right. I'm not. You right. I'm a man up, and I'm just gonna go talk to him. I said, you show. He like, yeah, man, because I'm a man myself, man, and you right, man. I should have never been borrowing stuff, man. So you right. I said, listen, dog. I'm gonna give you the bags, but I have to hit you with the interest. He like, I got it, man. I'm gonna go holler at him and see can we work something out. I said, all right, man, you just, it's right here. He like, I got it. So he leaves out the cell. Now, I'm sitting here and I'm like, you know what? I know how Freaky Freddy thinks. This is exactly what Freaky Freddy wants. This is his whole MO. Before we go on with this story, do y'all see this number right here? YouTube is not sending out my notifications. So I need for y'all to text that number right there so I can send out all my notifications to y'all personally. Okay? Make sure y'all text that number that's right there on the screen. So that way y'all can get, whenever I drop a new video or I go live, y'all can see it. Because my notifications is not getting sent out. Let's get back to the story. So now, he like, no. So now I'm sitting on the bed. I'm like, yeah, I already know what's about to happen. So I get up and I leave out the cell. And now we got two tiers. We got the bottom tier and the top tier. Two tiers. We on the second tier. So I'm looking down and I can see Freaky Freddy's cell right there. And I see the white cat talking to him. And they talking. Freaky Freddy to put his hand on dude's shoulder like this. And then I done seen Freaky Freddy do like this. And then I see them go in the cell and I see a white sheet get put up. So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself like, yo, I just told this dude that I would give him these 3 bags of Doritos to cover his debt. And he would just have to owe me. This is what I'm saying to myself. I'm like, I just told this dude. So I'm like, you know what? He got to go. He can't be in the cell with me. I cannot have a guy that indulge in them type of activities in my cell. And I'm going to tell y'all why. The reason why Dante couldn't have a guy that indulged in them type of activities, because you are guilty by association. What that look like, me being who I am, right? The type of name that I got in these penitentiary walls. For people to say, yo, Dante in there selling with a punk. This dude, owed at Freaky Freddy some commissary. We know how Freaky Freddy get down, and he went in there and did something to clear his debt. But now he in there with Dante. That's not gonna happen. So I went back in the cell and I started packing dude's stuff up. I had to. He could not spend not one night with me in that cell. This is penitentiary rules. It might not make no sense to y'all, but in prison, birds of a feather flock together. You are guilty by association. So dude had to go. It is what it is. So I packed all of his stuff up, right? So maybe about 20 minutes later, he come up there limping. And I got all this stuff right there. He like, what's going on? I said, come in right quick. I need to holler at you. So he like, what's up? I said, listen, I don't got no problem with you, but I know what you did. I know what goes on when the white, he like, wait. I said, no. I don't got no problem with you as a man, as a person. Whatever you and he did in that cell, that's between y'all and God. But you cannot be in this cell. I'm going to need for you to go down there to the bubble and tell the guard that's in there that you do not feel safe. You do not feel safe in this pod and that you need to get moved real quick. You ain't got to tell them that I threatened you or anything like that. Just tell them that somebody made a threat on your life and you don't feel safe in here no more. And he like, but am I going to get in trouble? Do I got to drop him there? I said, no. They got it. This is a PSA for everybody out there. If you tell the guards that you feel threatened and something happened to you and you live, you can sue. So this is what I told him. So he like, so just go down there and just tell him like, somebody threatened me and I fear for my life. I said, yes, go do that. because you cannot be in the cell with me. He like, all right, man, all right, I'm sorry. I said, no, don't tell me you sorry. Just go down there and go handle your business, man. So he went down there and he told the Deps. Maybe 10 minutes later, he come back upstairs and the deputy come up there with him. And the deputy like, hey, Donta, y'all got an issue or anything? I said, nah, why? He like, well, he only been in the cell for about a weekend. He talking about he feared for his life. What's going on? I'm like, I don't know. Ask him. I don't know. So he like, well, I asked him. He won't say nothing. He just say he feared for his life. I said, well, there you go. So they came with the cart, took his stuff, and he left. Now, here's the moral of this story. Don't ever borrow what you are not able to give back. Because there's guys in prison that's betting, that's wagering on you, that's counting on you to borrow something from them, and you not able to pay it back. Oh, they got a payment plan for you. Oh yeah, they definitely got a payment plan for you. And well, that check that you wrote, it gotta be cashed. This is prison, man. Again, y'all see the number right there. Make sure y'all text that number so I can send out my own notifications whenever I drop a new video. Okay? Also, I want to see something right quick. Let me know in the comment section. Are y'all ready for my real life skits? Let me know, is y'all ready for the real life skits? And this month, I'm only doing story time. I'm only doing prison stories. So in July, just let me know, is y'all ready for the real life skits? If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So you mean to tell me that this man lost his life over his grandmother's cheesecake in prison? What part of the game is that?
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So I had this white cellmate by the name of Tony. And Tony was from Detroit, Michigan. Tony was one of the white dudes that was, how can I put it? You would call him a wigger. A white dude that you could not tell him at all that he was white. This was the type of white dude that grew up in the hood. All his friends was black. He went to black schools. He dated black women, all that. So like I said, you cannot tell Tony that he was not black. So how me and Tony used to jail together was cool. He never said the N-word. He knew I didn't play that, even though he was allowed to say that around other people, but around me, he was just not allowed to say it. Because I don't care where you grew up at. If you say it around me, it's going to be an issue. But let's move along. So he knew that he couldn't say the N-word around me, and he knew he couldn't say that around other cats. But some dudes allowed it, some cats didn't. So naturally, we always stay on lockdown. Somebody was getting stabbed. Somebody was getting violated in a way that they had no business getting violated by another man. It was always something happening in our dormitory because somebody was always doing something. So we all agreed. We all came together and we all agreed to hold each other accountable. So, with holding each other accountable, now in this dormitory, you have bunk beds. You got the bottom rack and the top rack. Okay. Now, when I said this was my cellie, this is what I meant. He's my bunk mate. I didn't want to say bunk mate because a lot of you freaked out people out there that be thinking sexually all the time would think something else. But I call it bunk mate because this is the guy to sleep over me, or if I'm at the top, he at the bottom, right? Pause. So we all agreed to hold each other accountable. So no more lockdowns, so we can get on the phones and no more issues, right? So naturally, cats would come to me and be like, "Yo, I got a problem with your guy." I'm like, "Who?" The white boy. "Well, what's the problem?" "Man, hey, you better tell him to watch his mouth about saying the N word. Number one, don't nobody approach me telling me, demanding me what I'm going to do and what I'm not going to do." So I'm like, yo, hold up. I said, "Listen, what color is my skin?" He's like, "What you mean?" I'm like, "What color is my skin?" Like, "You brown, you black. What? Okay. So what's my name?" "Man, what's up with all these questions? What is my name?" "Dante, man, what's up?" So my name ain't Tony and I'm not white. So why is you even coming to me with this foolishness? Go holler at him. See, here's the thing, y'all. Even though Tony was white, Tony was aggressive also. Tony, if he had a piece of steel, he would use that piece of steel if anybody approached him with any foolishness that was out of his spectrum. And what I mean by out of his control, like if he know he's in the wrong, he will apologize. He got that from me. Because I'm the type of dude, if I'm wrong, I when I realize that I'm in the wrong, I will quickly apologize because number one, I'm mature. I'm not going to be immature and just hold on to something that I know that's not real. You know what I'm saying? If you're wrong, you wrong. Apologize. That's what men do. Okay. So Tony was like that. But when Tony's right, Tony is right. So dudes knew that. So dude go over there to Tony like, "Hey, can I holler at you right quick?" And I'm watching this whole thing unfold. It's right there by the bathroom. Tony thinking like, "What's up?" Dude like, "Hey man, I don't appreciate how you be saying the N word." So Tony was like, "I mean, what you mean you don't appreciate? I don't appreciate that, man. That's like some slavery type stuff. I don't like when white dudes be, saying the N word." Tony was like, "Hey man, listen, man, I'm from Detroit, man. I grew up on the east side, man, over there on 8 Mile, and I ain't no Eminem. I'm a real Detroit dude, man." He like, "Yeah, I hear that, but you can't be saying that N word." So Tony was like, "But if I do, what you gonna do about it?" Right there, right then and there, I knew that I had to get off my rack and get over there and intervene because I knew Tony was about to take off on him. And then we just probably have to go into lockdown because even though they was right there by the bathroom, it wasn't in the bathroom. See, there's no cameras in the bathroom. So if anything, I was going to try to go over there, intervene and say, "Y'all don't do this. We don't want to go back on lockdown. If y'all just have to do it, go ahead and step in the bathroom and handle your business." So I get over there. I'm like, "Yo, y'all chill, y'all chill." So dude like, "No, man, F that, F that." And Tony like, "Man, it's like whatever. It's like whatever." I'm like, "Listen, man, if y'all really feel that type of way about yourself, man, just go in the bathroom, man." So dude was like, "No, man, I ain't going for it. No, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. I'm just saying, white boy better stop saying the N word." So other dudes looking over there like, "Man, what's going on over there, man? I tell you, always got something going on," right? So they separate. Tony go this way, and the black dude go his way. So I go sit down on my bunk, and my homeboy come over there. He like, "Hey, what's going on over there with the white boy?" I was like, "Nothing. It was just a disagreement between him and some other dude. There ain't nothing." He was like, "Oh, okay." Now, when we get visits, because this is what this whole story is all about. When we get visits, your family can bring you food. They can give you fried chicken. They can give you cakes. They can give you whatever's out there, right? Lasagna, all that. Now, Tony's grandmother came to visit him, and she came with a cheesecake. She always comes with a cheesecake because that's his favorite food. So everybody knows that Tony is getting cheesecake, and sometimes when Tony come back, he'll break people off. All right. Now, usually the guards will not let people bring back food because you could smuggle things and food. But these guards was real relaxed and they was cool, and they'll let Tony come through with some cheesecake. And remember, this cheesecake is homemade, and Grandma made this, and this cheesecake is good. So he'll break off the guards a little cheesecake to bring back some back to the pot. Okay, no problem. This time, he get the cheesecake, and he comes back. Now, at this time, my bunk is at the bottom. Okay, my bunk is at the bottom. Hold on. My bunk is at the bottom. So his bunk is at the top. So when he come in from his visit, he put all his stuff at the top. And he got the cheesecake. Now, he got his cheesecake wrapped in individual saran wraps, right? So he got 6 pieces. So instantly, he hit me off of one like, there you go. So I'm like, thank you. I appreciate it. So I bust the saran wrap open, and I get to smashing on the cheesecake. Cool. Now, he says, yo, I'm about to go work out. I'll be right back. So usually when dudes go work out, they go over there by these stairs and they do pull-ups on the stairs, right? So he going over there working out. Now, I done ate my cheesecake and I'm sleepy. So I end up turning to my side and I end up laying down taking a nap. So I'm dead to the world. Next thing you know, I feel, hey Dante, wake up. I'm like, what's up? It's Tony. He like, hey, did you take my cheesecake? I'm like, no, man, I just got the one that you gave me. What's up? He like, oh, man, bruh, I think somebody stole my cheesecake, bro. Somebody stole my cheesecake. So I'm like, for real? He like, yeah. Now, here's the problem, y'all. I have to get involved. Why? Because even though Tony is white, even though Tony got his cheesecake taken, they still violated my area. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is my house. This is my room. Even though we in a dormitory, but if you take anything from my bunkie, that means you taking something from me. All right? So I get up and I'm like, so what's up? He like, yeah, man, I put all my stuff right here under the pillow. So I'm like, all right, so he go this way and I go that way. I'm like, hey, have y'all seen anybody with some cheesecake or whatever? They're like, nah, I ain't, no. Tony over there like, hey, talking to other people like, hey, have you seen my cheesecake? Like, have anybody came through with cheesecake or whatever? We're like, nah. So then this dude walk up to me. He like, hey, yo, let me get a pack of ramen noodles and I'll tell you exactly who took that cheesecake. So I'm like, all right, come on. So then I go over there and I grab Tony. I'm like, hey, Tony, you got to get him a pack of ramen noodles and he'll tell you who took them. So Tony like, man, why do I got to give you something, man? He like, no, man, because you know how it is here. So Tony like, all right, man. Here. He said, hey, you know that dude that you was arguing with the other day? He was like, yeah. He was like, that's dude, when Dante went to sleep, dude went over there and grabbed your cheesecake. And in fact, he in the bathroom right now. He was like, what? He was like, yeah, he in the bathroom right now. So Tony just shoot off over there, go right up in the bathroom, and I shoot right behind him, and the other dude right behind me. So when we get there, dude coming out the stall, right? And he got cheesecake residue right there. So Tony just instantly go punch him right in the mouth, right? They get to fighting. Boom, boom. They going blow for blow, right? Nobody is winning. Now, this is where this story is about to take a crazy turn. So now Tony got dude in a headlock, right? And Tony like, boom, boom, punching him in his head, right? I don't know where this dude got the strength from, but he ended up picking Tony up. Like he put his arms under Tony's legs in the way, like under his calf. Well, I don't know the kneecaps. Okay, so this picture, Tony have this dude in a headlock, right? And imagine, you putting your arm up. So he basically lifted Tony up off both of his feet and had him like cradled in the air and just came down with him like boom, right on the toilet. So Tony's head hits the toilet. It cracks his head like boom, split his head like bam. Now, I done seen a lot of situations where dudes done got their wig split to the white meat. I done seen where dudes got a $150 and got this opened up and you can see the inside of their mouth. I done seen all type of crazy things in my lifetime, but I never ever seen something like this before, where a guy's whole head, like, I don't know, did it crack him down to the skull, or did it just, or was the skull cracked? I just know I just seen white. That's all I seen, like pearl white, and I was just shocked, like, oh snap. So then when he did that, he hitting Tony in the face like boom, boom. So then I snapped out of it, and the other dude that was behind me that told the dude was in the bathroom, he done took off. He ain't want no parts of it. So I hurried up and grabbed dude off of Tony, like, yo, chill. So he kept like trying to snatch away from him. So I just put him in the full Nelson real quick, and then I put that, that elbow up under that his neck and got the squeezes on the windpipe till he got the tapping out like this. And he was like, dog, why you do that? I said, dog, you probably killed this man. Let's go. So we leave up out of there, right? All alone, dude done went to the deputies and told that dude that's cracked Tony head open on the toilet, right? So they done called the code. Lockdown. Everybody get your bunks. Right now. They coming in there with the turtle squad, right? So they come in there. Instantly, they go straight to the bathroom. They get on the walkie-talkie, and about 5 minutes later, they come grab Tony up out of there. Tony, y'all, is DOA, dead on arrival. Tony done passed away. So about 10 minutes will go past, right? And dude that actually body slammed Tony and cracked his dome, they grabbed him, they grabbed me, and they grabbed the other cat that actually told. They needed us for the investigation. So I'm sitting in there, they're like, so what happened? I'm like, I went in the bathroom and dude was just laid out. They're like, so did you see what happened? I'm like, no, I mean, I went to the bathroom and dude was just laid out, and I came back to my bunker, then here y'all go, right? Thank God the dude that actually did it, he confessed and he told the truth. He told them that Tony disrespected him, and he tried to pull the race card and say Tony kept calling him the N-word. Tony never called him the N-word. He was just using that as a defense of why he did what he did. Talking about he came in the bathroom, him and Tony had words prior to, and he told him, like, stop saying the N-word and stop calling me the N-word or whatever. And so he said he ended up busting his head in the bathroom when they got into a fight. I ain't mean to do it. It just happened that way. So they listening to him. They like, yeah, all right. So they end up giving him street charges. So he ended up I'm not exactly sure how much time dude already had. I'm pretty sure that he had to have, because the place that we was at, you had to have 10 years and up to be there. So at minimum, he had 10, but now they added 15 years to his sentence also. So whatever time he had already, add 15 years to it. Now, here's the whole thing about this story, right? Always understand that people can lose their life in prison for the very smallest things, the very smallest issues, right? People always talk about, oh, I like to fight. I like to put in work. But people never talk about the part when you fighting and you putting in that work and somebody lose their life, how you would get new charges, how you would get a new street charge. You could be going in there doing 1 year or doing 2 to 10 like myself and end up getting a whole life sentence for taking a man's life in there. It's a cold story. I guess Tony got killed over grandmother's cheesecake. Ain't that a trip?
If you want me to promote your business, your products, or your social media channels, make sure you contact me at the number that y'all see on the screen. Also, this is the new official Cash App for the Donta Show Network. If you want to be a part of the growth of the Donta Show Network, make sure you lean on the Cash App. I don't care if you donate $1 or $10,000. It is all appreciated. Also, I have 3 other channels that you may or may not ever heard of. I'm going to have the link to them 3 channels pinned at the top of the comment section, as well as my contact number and the link to the official Cash App. Also, if you want to get access to my exclusive videos, make sure you become a member. I'm going to have the link to the members only videos pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share this video.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.